What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fact of Feeling podcast, where the facts matter more than your feelings. With my boys right here. What's up? What's going on with you guys, man?
What's happening? What's happening? Tell the people who you is, man.
They know who I am. They know who I am. They heard about
Hey,
me.
what code that say? Alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
man, this dub right here, man. This dub, the O line guru, the NFL guru, the football guru, whatever you want to call me. Just straight up like that.
Dr. Dub.
Mr. Globe, Mr. Got the whole world in my hand, Mr. Future Teller, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, you on top flight.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Out to the long way. The strong way, but not the wrong way. You dig?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it simple, man. It's your boy LJ. That's it, man. I'm covering all skill positions, man. I'm hitting them on the point, man. Like my boy say, the facts matter more than your feelings.
Let's feel facts.
I'm coming with straight facts.
Straight facts, no feelings.
Straight, straight facts. All facts.
You know, boy
Green
say
check. Green check
Hey,
him. You feel me?
you already know. Every
Mhm.
time if I'm in the comment section, you see the handshake and you see the green mark. Just let you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what was our bet we made last week, Larry? So for us to beat the Raiders, us to have more than 8 wins, or is it 8 wins and up?
What did it say? I think we said 9.
Yeah, or if it's 9 wins, it's definitely 9 wins and up though. But I know eight
Yeah,
wins was the 8 wins was the premise of the conversation. I just don't remember if it was 8 wins and up or over
I,
8 wins.
I think it was just like a money line bet, pretty much to hit that number back. But I think it was 9 to 8. I can
You
see
said
how it. I,
you said that's what you said though. You said that's see what you about to say is what you said. You was like, I can see how with 8 wins, I think. So it must have been it must have been over 8 than what we were saying. So it makes sense. So for us to get 9 wins, okay, bet.
yeah. So I definitely got y'all losing to the to the Raiders first quarter. So that one
Did
already
we have a
green check.
did we have a third one? I think we had a third one, is it?
I think it was play. I don't know. Would you have bet me for a playoff? I don't think so.
I don't think it was playoffs. I
I
can't
know.
remember
I,
what
I
it
know.
is
I know the amount of wins was one,
for
and I
sure.
know
And
y'all
definitely the
losing.
Raiders game.
The Raiders
Oh, we
gonna
bet
set the
on we
tone.
bet we no we bet on both Raiders games. That's what it was. I think we
Oh,
bet
getting
on both
swept.
of them. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
I mean, I just don't know, man. I know we're gonna jump around a little bit, but if we're gonna start it off, man, you already got the background showing where you at, what time
Yeah,
zone you on.
yeah.
So
They see what's going on. Hold on. Vote the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Vote the fuck up. And Chargers this year, man. I think I honestly think we'll probably win probably 9 or 10 games. Honestly, that seems pretty fair. I think the ceiling for us is as high as it can damn be because we on the floor already, anyways. But I don't see us losing no more than 8 games, though. Honestly, truly, I think about 9, 10 games is where we can really get it. I think we need to make a couple of moves. We could definitely add a corner in the game. We definitely could add a like a true wide receiver one or just somebody to be the primary receiver. Um, our O line has been looking better. Uh, our pass rush still there. But we definitely need some linebackers and some corners for sure.
yeah, and as we talk about this too, just want to make it aware, man. I don't know if we're gonna have the game showing on the live stream, but we are live streaming during the game, watching the Eagles
Hmm.
versus the Patriots for the preseason week number 2. Uh,
Right, right.
but yeah, man, I like y'all defense. It's gonna be weird watching. I mean, you've been a fan for them boys for a while. I've
Yeah,
never known them, even with LT, to be a primary running team. So it's gonna be interesting
very,
watching y'all.
very true. Very true. Very true. We're gonna see how this go. Last preseason game, I didn't really like anything from the offense, if I'm being completely honest. Ladd didn't play. Ladd McConkey didn't play. Uh, Herbert, obviously, he's hurt right now, anyways, but he wasn't going to play in the preseason. Um, our backup quarterback situation is not good, but we've never really had backup quarterbacks, anyways. I mean, Phillip Rivers, he
Yeah.
he played through an ACL tear, so you know what I'm saying. We have a lot of injuries that happen a lot of times, but our quarterbacks tend to fight through it. But yeah, our backup quarterback situation is atrocious right now. Shout out to Nolan Smith for the sack. He's been doing good this preseason. But anyways, yeah, that game I wasn't really impressed. We played a shell defense. You know, we didn't show much like other teams, but there really wasn't too many high points that I could talk to you about the last preseason game.
Yeah, and it's preseason, you know. I mean, it's basic
Hmm.
coverage, it's basic offense. So I mean, we'll see. Season starting in 2 weeks. What 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
3 weeks,
3 weeks.
I believe. Yep,
3 weeks,
three
man. I'm
weeks.
definitely looking forward to seeing what's going to be going on, man. It's a lot of new faces and new
Hmm.
places. Um, and since the Eagles are online right now, um, I think who would you say is the biggest new face in a new place right now, bro?
Oh, that's a good one. Darn, new face in a new place. Um, Today the Falcons signing Justin Simmons.
Oh,
I think that was big because they just got Matthew Judon too, actually, as
and
well.
less than
So
24 hours. That's them boys ain't
you're
playing.
right, right. So I think that's probably what kind of drew Justin Simmons in. He probably had that meeting with the Falcons, and the Falcons was like, "Listen, we putting it together to go make a run. You know, we got Kirk this year. He's a new face in a new place. Um, we're going to get Judon. They probably told him we getting Judon, so you can sign right after him. Jesse Bates just came last season. He did phenomenal.
What?
So they still got Grady Jarrett down there. They did. I believe they drafted Dallas Turner, right? Who drafted Dallas Turner? No, 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 no. They didn't. They
No,
didn't. They didn't. They got Michael Penix. I forgot.
I was about to say they got Penix.
They got Penix, which was very surprising. But
Kirk was mad about that one.
I mean, why wouldn't you be? You know what I'm saying? You just got signed a big contract and you bring in, a Heisman finalist quarterback as your first round pick and you have a top 10 pick. If I was Kirk Cousins, I'd be pretty pissed too. But we got to see what type of dog Kirk is. Is this gonna drive your competition to where you gotta say this man has to play behind me, or you gonna let him take your spot? You know what I'm saying? It's either put up or shut up for him.
Yeah, and hey, look, I'm with you with that, and we're gonna see what he made of. But it kind of teetering between the fact of the feelings of being a quarterback, an average quarterback
Mhm.
at best, getting paid top numbers, and you're 30, you're already over 30. You
Mhm.
know,
I think
the
yeah,
feelings would be like, yo, I just got paid. They probably expecting me to basically
yeah.
raise someone up like an Alex Smith
Raise some.
situation. So
That's what it seemed like. That's definitely what it seemed like. But you know, uh, his job right now, Kirk Cousins is for one, do that. Like at the end of the day, you like that's I feel like that's your responsibility as a veteran quarterback, no matter who they bring in. And you're getting paid as the guy, so you do that. And the best way for you to do that is for you to go out and perform to the top of your abilities. You know what I'm saying? And put the Falcons where they need to be to where, you know, Michael Penix is seeing what winning looks like. He's seeing what being a franchise quarterback is looking like. And when it's his turn, and it's going to be his turn, um, the Falcons will be straight. He might be able to still be a hot commodity going somewhere else because they're obviously not going to keep him for the full, what was it, 4 years?
Yeah, he's not gonna be there for that
Yeah,
long.
I don't see him being there for the
To
full
be honest,
4.
I don't even see him. I can actually. I'm lying. I definitely can't see him being the starter next year. But I can see Kirk being Kirk, whether that be injury or whether that be
Hmm.
performance. I can see we're gonna get a chance to check out Michael Penix because with these add-ons, and I know I'm an offensive player. Dub is an offensive player, and I know you played on the defense. I know you got athlete by your name. Offense sell tickets, defense
Yeah,
win championships, man.
I actually do have athlete beside my name. I appreciate that.
For sure, for sure. Hey, look. The real ones know my boy for the kick
Appreciate
return.
that.
Hey, look. Hey, look. It was some pressure on the line for my boy Doug. The coaches put him on the
Ice in the
line.
veins.
Hey, look. Definitely got ice in the veins. Coach put him on the line. If Caleb catch this kick return, we done with practice. We ain't running. My dog. He not only did he catch it, my boy house call.
It's called. I said house call before the easy money. Oh,
Hey, look.
so you mean, Coach? We ain't got no condition today, then, because this is easy money. This is locked in.
I don't know who he
Yeah.
thought he was, but he must have forgot. Athlete is definitely next to both of y'all boys' names for sure.
Yeah,
But
man. You ain't
But
know my last name Hester.
type shit.
Type shit.
type shit. but what you were saying earlier?
But pretty much, man, with them putting these pieces together, because that secondary, hey,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hey,
The
and
Falcons, man,
they in
they
the easiest of it. Like everything is a cakewalk for them. Because didn't they end up splitting the last year with the Bucks?
they lost it by 1 game, I believe.
Okay,
Because
but
it was like them, the Saints, and the Bucks up for it until like the last 3 games. The Saints like fumbled it, and then they beat. I think the Bucks beat the Falcons to win the division.
to put
Actually,
put one game
yeah.
up, yeah, I think you're right.
Hmm.
So I mean, I feel like it's a cakewalk, man. You talking about you got the Bucks, no disrespect to them, but
Yeah.
you got the
Honestly,
Saints, no
for
offense.
up until these 2 transactions, though, even though like, because I didn't think Kirk really moved the needle that much, I still had the Bucks winning the division up until they got Judon and Simmons. Now I feel like it's the Falcons to lose.
I know as far as like name wise, it doesn't feel like it's a movement of needle, but from Desmond Ritter and
Great point.
Mariota, that is actually a big jump because you're talking about Drake London under
Yeah.
you talking about under 1,000 yards with two different quarterbacks that's fluctuating. I'm talking about they playing in the
Right.
same game. You know what I mean? But he's
Hmm.
still doing 900 yards. You talking about Bijan, who was on pace with Brees Hall with the amount of touches and receptions, just
Hmm.
total yards. You know what I mean? So they got athletes, they got players that have superstar potential, and I think having an average quarterback, you know what I mean,
Right.
would be
Right.
this upgrade from literally well below trash at
Because
quarterback.
as a receiver that can be above average. We don't really know what type of breakout Drake London could have or Kyle Pitts could. Well, we know what
Kyle
Kyle Pitts
Pitts.
is capable of, but as a receiver, and I know you can probably speak more on it than I can. Whenever you just have even a competent quarterback who can just at least get you the ball, and
Mm-hmm.
you can do other things with the ball or get open, that does wonders for a receiver. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel you on just the difference in the receivers they were working with before. I mean, the quarterbacks that they were working with before to who they are working with now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
definitely, I say move the needle a little bit. I guess I was thinking more so from the full conference perspective, though. I was more so thinking like the Falcons basically are the Vikings. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but then adding Judon and Simmons with AJ and Grady Jarrett,
Man, you know what I mean. It's a few holes in there, but those are some solid pieces. Grady
those are
Jerry
solid.
he gonna He gonna stop that run. He gonna close that up. And you got
And
Bates at safety. You got, you know what I
Grady
mean?
is a solid pass rusher too. That's what's crazy. People forget he had 3 sacks in the Super Bowl.
Man, look, and you gonna pair him up with Judah? Come on, man. Like,
Hmm.
this is opportunity because the offense is there. Like I said, I think
For sure.
with these last two transactions definitely put them in the position of power. It's their
Hmm.
division to lose because I mean, who's leading the Saints? Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, and that's another thing. Um, I don't see him starting the whole season. Honestly, I don't see
He
him
turned
starting
the
the whole
ball over
season.
so much,
He
man.
just do, and then I just feel like if they're gonna live with turnovers and live with dropping the ball, you might as well go ahead and build up who's ever next or give somebody the opportunity because it seems as if in training camp Spencer Rattler's been doing pretty good. We've seen what Spencer Rattler can do, what I'm saying, when he's playing to the top of his abilities. And even when he was at South Carolina,
I'm
it
about to say
just the
South
market.
Carolina boy.
Yeah, but he he looked it better than people gave him credit for in South Carolina because it was South Carolina,
Fair, fair.
So um yeah, I don't see him starting the whole season. I think
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler would be the starter by week 8.
I can see that too, because it'll be a performance thing. You know what I mean? Maybe one or too many close games where it's just like they just need it, or they may just be down and he get it and he kind of pull a Brock Purdy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he just out here
Hmm.
managing the game very well, and that's leading him to victory. Because the Saints are always going to be the Saints. I know they've been having a rough couple of years as of late, but they got some talent over there too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Griffin
they do. They would be another team that would just benefit from just
having a quarterback.
having an average quarterback. And before, at one point in time, Derek Carr kind of was looking like Kirk Cousins-ish, but now he's looking a little bit more Jimmy G than anything. Um, which isn't, it ain't really that big of a gap, but it's a big enough gap to be noticeable. Good catch.
Yeah,
Oh my lord. It's a big enough gap to be noticeable. So if the
it can
Saints could
change the
have,
game.
yeah, the Saints could just have a little bit more competent quarterback, that would be great. They probably a team that would have loved to have seen Michael Penix slide.
Right, and that's why I feel like the Falcons are in total control for that because again, and that was a nice catch, Rento.
Hmm.
But that's why I feel like they're in total control because you're dealing with a division that has a lot of holes and lack of quarterback play. You know what I mean?
Every single team too. Every team is nobody knows what they about to get from their quarterbacks. But back to the Bucks, like I mean, bro, Baker had a really good, solid year last year. They spent
They
the money
do.
to bring back pretty much everybody they needed to, and they probably still are looking at Baker as like a transition quarterback. So what that means is, Baker, we're still expecting you to perform because even if we decide to let you walk or see something different in the near future, we need to look good enough to where a quarterback would say, hey, I'll go to Tampa Bay and play. Because if Baker can do 10, 11 wins, imagine what I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine just a Dak Prescott out there, different, scenery for him. Get a good little contract. If Baker can do it, who's to say that Dak can't go to Tampa Bay and at least make them a 13, 14 win team?
He does. It's potential there, but let me go to clear the air. Baker ain't never win no 10 games.
No, no, no. I'm just saying, like, if he win 10 games, if he win 10 games this year, he won 10 games in Cleveland, you know. But
Did
I'm
he?
just saying,
But
like,
we
I
ain't
know. I
yeah,
gonna we
got
ain't
you.
gonna act like we ain't gonna act like Brett won't go to
Don't do that.
Jacksonville and might do something. We ain't gonna act like he wouldn't go there and might do something.
Look,
who?
All
what?
right.
What?
Like Baker wouldn't go to Jacksonville and maybe do something.
Rento.
All right.
What the intro say? What the facts
All
matter
right.
Facts,
more than your
yeah.
feelings. Let's be real now. Let's be real. Gardner
Baker got
Minshew.
more. Baker. I would make the argument that Baker has had a better postseason and has shown that he's better at leading his team to the playoffs in the postseason rather than Trevor Lawrence. I can make the argument.
You talking
I
about
think
Trevor
they
Lawrence
both
going
they
to
both got one playoff win.
exactly? And I was just about to
How
say,
many
hold up,
appearances?
But you're talking
I
about
mean,
someone who's
Trevor
going
only
to
been
that
here
4
for
years.
his 4th year. Yeah, Baker
How many times we
did
been
almost
once?
10. Nah,
I
Baker
mean,
ain't
I
been there
feel
almost
that
10. He came what
it's
2018.
been a minute.
Yeah,
It's
and
been
then
yeah.
we went to the playoffs twice now. So don't do that.
Y'all went
No,
twice.
y'all didn't. Y'all went once.
We went
Yeah, y'all
twice,
went
man.
once. Y'all
Y'all
had
didn't.
that
Y'all
one
went once. Y'all went
We
once
went
twice.
twice.
That's it. Just once, bro. Since Trevor, just once. He only been once.
We've been
Yeah.
3 times with our
Hey,
quarterback.
where facts mean more
3.
than feelings. He's been there one time, but y'all lost to the Texans last year. I
I
told
just
you.
want to be
For the
clear.
last game, yeah.
I said the Texans gonna mess around and win y'all division. I said at the beginning of the season. Did nobody believe me?
I just want to be very clear because talking about the quarterback and quarterback situation and stuff. My quarterback's since he's been starting into the playoffs every year.
Well, I
That's a
mean,
great
right now
thing.
we talking about right now with the Eagles, which y'all boys just took 6 in the red zone. We were just kind of jumping from that NFC, but since we do got the Eagles in the building, fly Eagles fly. What y'all division looking like, and what y'all think?
Before we get into that, Larry, I just want to let you know I see the growth in you. I see where you are starting to understand better with the Fly Eagles Fly. I just want to say I appreciate that first, and I'm proud of you, big bro.
No, you know what I mean. Hey, I
Proud of you,
told you
bro.
I'm a fan of your team, man. I'm a fan, bro.
How can you not?
Ooh,
How can you not be?
You see?
But yeah, I think we'll be solid. I think that sure, there's some things that we need to work on. I like the way our offense is looking in the preseason. I know he hasn't got too expansive. I mean, he's keeping it very basic, obviously, because some of the teams we're playing will be playing him in the season again. So he doesn't want to show too much, and I understand that. But I think he's been keeping it basic. I like seeing the increase in motion. I like seeing more RPO. I haven't seen many shots downfield, which is okay. Kellen Moore isn't known for a deep shot guy. He's more so a slow, methodical type of coordinator. So I'm used to more shots. I think seeing AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, anybody that watched them are used to deep balls and deep shots. Jalen Hurts has been the best deep ball thrower the last 2 years in the NFL.
no.
I mean, numbers wise, he has, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, numbers wise, he has, bro. Numbers wise, he has. I'm not capping
By
right now.
what numbers? You talking about
What you
yards
mean,
per?
number deep ball? Especially 2 years ago, he was the number one deep ball thrower. I think last year he was top 5, top 7 in deep ball throw.
But you saying the best top 5 ain't, you know what I mean? You got to
I
go
mean,
with
the
the
year
facts, though,
before he
bro.
was number one. The year before he was number one.
Hey, look,
He's
I'm
been
gonna
top
tell
5
y'all
back to
this
back.
now, though. This one may touch the air. You know what I mean? We just bench pressing. You know what I mean? We getting these reps in. But if this one do touch, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. You know, it's gonna be a lot of controversial takes in here. You know what I mean? And I just want to give y'all a heads up. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But when you step
Absolutely not.
on the fact of feeling, when you step into the fact of feeling podcast, there's a line that I want to be engraved in y'all head, where the facts matter more than your feelings. You feel
Yes,
me?
I agree.
So
I agree.
whenever y'all hear Dr. Dub, Papa Dub, the online guru, fact check. Do your background check. Wikipedia is not a good source. That's my dog. You know what I mean? He a big Eagles fan, like most of us are. Even though I never seen a team win the Super Bowl and burn down their own city, that's just lunatic. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, fact check the doctor, the dub. You know when you go into the doctor, they always trying to prescribe you medicine. No, we can't hear you, Rento.
When it
They always
comes
trying
to
to
the
prescribe you medicine. Listen, I know
mm-hmm.
you got insurance, and by insurance that means I know you got your phone. So fact
Mm-hmm.
check, okay? Fact check.
Yeah, yeah,
Cheers.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So Jalen Hurts being the best deep ball thrower is being fact checked.
Check it.
He could have check it. That boy ranked 15.
And what? You want percentage?
Accuracy.
Ah,
That's what I'm saying, man. Eagles fans are very emotional, bro, and you need them
You
type of
said
people because they liven up a room. They get you stimulated. They make you feel good. They make you buy into a program. They like a Jameis Winston intro. They get you going.
Rest of the Jameis Winston intro.
Because last time I checked, which is now, Dak Prescott was leading this motherfucker.
What is it you're looking at?
What is that, bro?
Yeah, what is it?
Let me see. Make sure it's on a deep ball right here. Make sure I got this for us. Oh, just some numbers. Just some numbers. No biggie.
Like, what do you type in your phone to prove your point? Like, help us understand your research.
No problem. I'm about to just even better. I'm gonna just show it for you.
No, we can't
Show
see
it
it,
for you.
so we can hear
Yeah,
it.
explain.
I'm gonna show it. Deep ball accuracy. Not deep ball accuracy. I mean deep ball. What's it called? It. Let me see. I had it right here. Pulled. I actually got the
Because he
same
wasn't top 5 in passing yards.
passing yards. You think? I'm not gonna do that. James Winston. I led the league in passing yards. Shout out
Who?
James Winston.
We talking about Jalen Hurts, okay?
I'm just saying that I don't feel like that was a very solid thing to kind of stand on with that. Just
Stick
passing
to the
yards.
facts. We trying to understand where did you get this number of him being the
I'm
most
pulling it up
accurate
right here.
or the best deep ball? Because I'm Jalen Hurts behind Kyler Murray. He ain't even play the whole season. And how y'all? You know what's funny thing about the deep ball, bro?
What's that? They only account for 20 yards.
Hey, I was gonna say they only count for 20. We literally watch y'all offense, and we can tell y'all what y'all finna run, when y'all finna run, and I feel like it's very
It was all go
predictable.
balls last year. Last year was all go balls.
Hit us with the
It was go.
facts, Brody.
I got one right here, but I want to make sure I also got last year. I mean, that's what I'm
So
doing
so
right
you
here.
so you trying to fact check your own fact
I want to get both years, like I said, because I want to be exact. I want to be precise. I already got the first year. I already got the year before that. That's fine. Let me just make sure I get this.
because the year before that or the year before that, I'm pretty sure Trevor was up there. I know Herbert always up there, but I don't remember
Bro,
seeing Jalen because every
The year
time I
before
thought
that, I do know now Hurts was in there 1 year though. He like his
that MVP year was.
accuracy and like efficiency or something like that. Whatever. No, QBR. I think that might have been it. QBR for passes past
Because
20
that's what I
yards down
was
the field or
hoping that he
something.
would say, bro. I was hoping that
Hmm
Doug would say the QBR. Like, what exactly is he looking at? Because I'm looking at deep ball completion, and I'm also, you know what I mean, that accuracy on
hmm
when you
percentage.
say when you say completion, elaborate a
I'm
little bit.
saying no. I need you to
Ain't
give us the
talking
facts.
what you mean elaborate.
Like, is it per capita? Is it just the person with the most completions,
This man
or is it the
said per
person like
capita.
if
Cause it's
I
gonna
got
be number of completions and completion percentage.
Let's just do quarterback QBR. Rankings.
I think the Patriots had a Ricky fuck up his damn knee.
So in QBR last year. Brock Purdy leading the pack, Dak Prescott, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Herbert always in the top 5, Matt Stafford, Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, who didn't start going into the back end of his season, Tua,
Speaking of Jordan Love, him getting paid is like
bruh,
the blueprint of what you want to do as a damn starting quarterback. Bro, he got to chill his first 2 years and went crazy for 8 games, win a playoff game, and then get paid the highest amount in NFL history. Bro,
man.
if I'm a quarterback, there ain't no better scenario than that.
I wish I can come with more facts on how Deshaun Watson just changed the game. But
He
for
did.
Trevor, now let me go to make this loud and clear. I'm from the 904, and I was there before the Jaguars even got there. and I'm gonna be here until the Jaguars gone. You understand me? So I'm born and raised Jacksonville, diehard Jacksonville, from the good to the bad, from the Blake Bortles to the Trevor Lawrence, all of it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that
From the
sounds
bad
recent,
to the
but
badder.
you know what I mean? From the bad to the
Urban,
average. You hear me? Because
Urban Meyer.
the point I'm making right now is that I love Trevor. Trevor definitely the
Mm,
prototype, but 55 M's is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got the potential, so it's. I mean, he did so well last year. You know, I mean, at the beginning of the season, 8-3
yeah,
before he got hurt, he played through the injury. Yes,
but
the
it's
market
just
for Jacksonville is small, so the pressure is, you know what I mean, it's on. But 55 or 50 plus million to him a year, 50 to Jordan Love, 50 to Tua. These are
yeah.
quarterbacks that are getting paid off of potential.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, I was one of the first people on the Jordan Love bandwagon. You know how I feel about Aaron Rodgers. Numbers do lie. Numbers do lie. But those numbers are very good and very consistent. So it is what it is. With
hmm
that being said, Jordan Love getting paid that amount of money and only playing 8 games is crazy. Well, getting paid pretty much off of 8 games is crazy.
It's like from a uh, I guess business standpoint and from just a football fan standpoint, just seeing like how different things unravel, it have you like what, like how, like oh my goodness. But I'm I'm happy for him though at the same time. It's like, boy, that black man went out there and gave him 8 games and got paid the highest ever. And then for the fact that he was actually able to kind of sit and develop, and they didn't put him out there until he was ready. And like at first, it looked kind of shaky, which you would expect from anybody just starting. And he really piped up. Like he, you know what I'm saying? He got
Seriously.
comfortable. He got comfortable. And he started showing what he could really do. And he got paid for it. So from that standpoint, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him for going to get that pay. Cause that's why I just think it was a good scenario, bro. You able to sit back, learn, get thrown out there when you actually ready to play. You play well when it matters. Go get you a playoff win. You know, you get paid. Everybody around him. The Packers aren't really paying anybody outside of Jair Alexander as well. His receiving core is young. You know, I think they're gonna have opportunity to add a couple big names probably in the future. So I like what they got going on. All
Yeah, I
Jordan Love got
mean
to do is
they got weapons, man. If the receivers can stay healthy,
hmm
um, they'll be good because again, he has shown that he has a lot of potential in what he is capable. We've only seen a flash of what he's capable of, but not just like that's a lot of pressure to come in on. You know what I'm saying? Like he came in on a
hmm
lot of pressure. And he performed well. You know what I mean? Took him to he did his thing, man. And they are building around him with Christian Watson. What's my boy name, man? They got
Romeo
another
Dobbs,
dog, but it's another one,
Jaden
man.
Reed.
No, it's one more. It's one more.
I don't know the four.
Bro,
I don't,
they got a receiver, and I gotta get his name because I'm gonna draft him in my fantasy. Uh,
yeah, let me know so I can take them away
yeah,
and you can
I'm.
trade bait.
I ain't never tripping. I ain't never tripping. What's my boy name? Um,
I think I know who you're talking about because the Packers last season had
Wicks.
like five.
Wicks,
Okay,
bro. Wicks is boy. If Christian Watson doesn't show up to be healthy, Wicks was leading that team, bro.
mm. They say
He
Romeo Dobbs is going to be the number one this year.
I wouldn't doubt it. Again, they got a lot. They got a lot of talent. They got a lot of speed. They got a lot of they got a
They
lot of
do.
speed.
They've
And then you
had,
go,
I think they've had like 5 different receivers lead them in like different games.
man. And then on top of that too, you got to also think about they got a running back in what's my boy name
Josh
from the
Jacobs.
Ravens, Josh Jacobs. So you know what I
hmm
mean. a back who was a good replacement for Aaron Jones. I am glad Aaron Jones is free in Minnesota, but
Mhm.
the Green Bay is gonna be good, man. What Papa Dub at, man? I'm trying to see him to talk about his division.
Just Philly boys. Ooh,
Well,
we
look, I'll take one.
almost seen a return earlier.
You ain't see Jacksonville almost took one. I'm so glad we got Duvernay.
He was the one returning.
Yeah, he almost returned one. He almost
Okay,
returned one. So, and I think our division. I know a lot of attention is on Houston.
Texans.
So I get that, and that's one of the benefits of being new in the league and being good because it's not a lot of teams that can prepare for you. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And now that second year is when they're gonna see what's going on, and they got a lot of talent. They got a lot of defense, but I can see them winning the division. But don't sleep on my Jags. Don't sleep on the Jags, man.
I think y'all division gonna be the most competitive division in the league this year. I
Yeah,
think
because you got
I think everybody can beat everybody, and I think that you know, talent wise, yeah, Houston probably has like the most like eye popping talent, especially after the year CJ Stroud just had. But I think
right.
everybody in y'all division pretty much got some good talent for what they do. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like for everybody's, I guess, strength of their game or what they've identified with the last couple of years. Um, Everybody across the board has some pretty decent talent. I think the only team that'll kind of have a identity change a little bit is probably going to be the Titans because they don't have
Hmm.
like Derrick Henry to carry the ball 30 times a game. They brought in a receiving back, Ty Spears or whatever his last name. I know he's
Hmm.
kind of more of an elusive receiving back too. They brought in Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd. They got DeAndre Hopkins still, so you know I think they'll be the only ones with a different identity. But outside of that, the whole AFC South should be competitive. Everybody got good pieces for what they do.
Yeah, because the Colts are still going to be competitive. Their defense going to always be good, and then having Anthony Richards, as long as he can stay healthy,
Hmm.
they'll be competitive. I think they're going to finish last, but as you said, it's a very competitive league in the AFC South, and everybody can beat everybody, but some teams are just better than other teams. And with Tennessee now going through an identity change, we'll see how Will Levis turns out. Because Tennessee gonna play defense, but this
Oh,
offense is gonna
and
be
their
dangerous.
defense, man, back to the what we how we started off about new faces and new places. Like their defense is about to be looking totally different this year. They got Snead out there. They got Quandre Diggs. They got
Hmm.
Jamal Adams. You know what I'm saying? Like we're about to see a different Tennessee as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
a lot of changes.
we're gonna see how it turn out. But I can definitely see my Jags pulling it out. Would I put money on it? Maybe in private. You know what I mean? Won't go online to say it. Because again, you talking about we top 10 in both offense and defense, and our defense is pretty good, man. So you know. Bringing Tashawn Gibson back. Josh Allen gonna always, or Josh Hines Allen gonna be good. Top five pass rusher in the NFL. You got Devon
Top five.
bro. My boy, top five. Now, come on now.
Top
Top five.
five pass rusher.
I like it
Maybe
like
like
that.
7 or 8.
Okay, seven, but I'm gonna go five because I'm a fan.
Okay, yeah, just because you're a fan, I'll give
You
you
know,
that pass
at
just
least
because
I'll
you're a
be.
fan.
But you know what I mean. I understand the fact because
You
he
know,
got the numbers.
you know what I'm about to ask you next, right?
What's that?
To name your five.
All right. Khalil Mack definitely gonna be number two behind Bosa.
Oh,
Uh,
number
uh,
two. Okay, just
T.J. Watt arguably is the what I mean the number one. I mean not even arguably like non-debate like he's just the number one, bro.
hmm.
Um,
I personally think TJ Watt is the best too, but some
T.J.
people
Watt for
don't
sure.
agree.
Bosa gonna be Bosa he's just a huge disruptor. Um, then I'm put
Miles
Khalil.
Garrett.
And
Miles
that's
Right
and
here,
that's
Garrett,
why I
Miles
can see
Garrett,
7. And then you got to put
Hassan
the
Reddick,
Max
no Max.
Crosby,
You asked me to name my
Micah.
5. Can I put my 5?
Go ahead. Name your 5. I'm sorry.
I'm
Can
just gonna
y'all
say
go
in
on
your
mute?
5. All I'm
Can
gonna
y'all
say
go
is
on
in
mute?
your 5, you can't leave out people top 3 in sacks throughout the years. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like me naming
But
top
go ahead.
receivers and not putting in Jettas.
Nah, for sure. And I don't think I was being disrespectful by no means before he got online. Because let me know if I was being disrespectful. Vince. I claim to be a fan. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And I
So
Top
said
five.
7.
I heard
I
that. I
mean,
heard that top 5.
I
I heard that
mean,
top 5 before. I heard you say top 5 before you said top 7. That was egregious. That was a lot of feelings, and we're going to expose it. That was feelings. That was not facts.
no. That's okay because that's what we get into. I told him when he said top 5, I was like, whoa. I paused it. I parked it. I said
Seven's
maybe like
close.
7 or 8.
Seven's close.
It is.
seven
It
seven is
definitely
for
is.
sure. Because again, you said because
And
again,
I don't know if 7 is for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like 7 is giving him a very good ceiling.
yeah,
He's
and
good.
he is,
He's
and I'm
good.
gonna tell you why. And I'm not putting him over Michael Parsons at all. But the attention that Michael Parsons is getting is just, and he's moving around a lot too. But if we talking about edge rushers again,
But
Khalil Mack gonna
he
be
played all in last season. This what only his
and
third
how many
season.
sacks production? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I
He's
mean, hey,
disruptive for sure, but I mean, if we're gonna argue stats, and again, I like I said, I know we just getting, we just bench pressing and getting our
hmm
reps in, and
I
I'm gonna come ready for sure, But I definitely got it at 7 because T.J. Watt hands down number 1. I got
okay,
Bosa, and then I
Bosa.
got Miles. I got actually I'll put Miles Garrett as number 2, even though I like Bosa a lot. Bosa is really
Okay,
good. So what I'm at 3. You got to
3.
add Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack coming off what best season,
His be a career high in sacks.
career high in sacks. So you got that, and then I'm definitely not putting no damn Hassan, bro. No, I'm not.
Max, not
Hey,
Max.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Why I'm gonna put Josh Allen over Max, and it's arguable. I know it's arguable. I'm gonna tell you why though. Pass, for sure,
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm
for sure.
listening.
Do your thing.
After you
Pass
say
rush
your
on Mad
piece,
Max is Josh
listen. After you say your piece, I'm gonna just give my opinion and then go from there. But go ahead. You said okay, I him over Max. Okay, so you said Miles, no, not Miles Garrett, TJ, Miles, Bosa, Khalil, and then you putting Josh Allen right there at 5.
So yeah, so Josh Allen from this one right here is at 8. This is a list that they got Miles Garrett number 1, which again it's arguable. Like you can understand why. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
got Michael Parsons, Nick Bosa, T.J. Watt, Max Crosby, Aiden Hutchins, Khalil Mack, Josh Allen. Like if we
I
move
like I
forward, I would
like
put him
Aiden.
in the 5.
I like Aiden. I think Aiden, would has the potential to be there, and I would not be surprised if he's definitely like in top 5 talks, one of the best of like next year. But just off of what we've seen so far, I wouldn't put Aiden Hutchinson there. He'd probably be like maybe right at 10 for me.
Yeah, he'll be behind John because one just
Yeah,
the long like he's still young. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He caught the attention, but he still gotta consistently
So
prove it.
like that list that you just said, I like that
Yeah,
list. I think that'll be my biggest caveat and I think that's why your boy will probably make it 7 for me because if you go up that list, I would agree with that list and just put Aiden Hutchinson behind
but
and
then they
then
got
move
T.J.
Josh
Watt
Allen.
down at the. You got T.J. Watt who led the league in pass
I
in
think
sacks last year.
I've been saying since TJ Watt's rookie season that for whatever reason they disrespect TJ Watt. TJ Watt is the best edge player, period, in the league.
Period.
Like the best edge, period. And one thing people don't realize about TJ Watt, he been playing for I think like 7 years or something like that. You know, this man got like 7 picks and like 3 to the house
Man,
as an edge.
I'm he's in that tier 1. He's leading it. You know what I'm saying? It's
He
it, it
right.
it's
He's
it's
stopping the run, pass, all that. Man, he's the best edge. Like pure point blank, he's the best edge. Period. Right.
and
They're
that
not.
and that's what the thing like that's gonna put Josh Allen over the. He got to get more sacks. He get the rush.
Mm-hmm.
He get the rush. You know what I'm saying? He on run solid for sure, solid. And then now, man, look, my boy going like I told you, Jaguars gonna be top 5 in defense at the end of this year, bro.
Who are y'all DBs like outside
We
of
got.
Tyson Chandler though? Not
I
Tyson
mean,
Chandler, Tyson Campbell, because
because Campbell pretty much showing
I
you
like
he's
him.
man lockdown. He's
Yeah,
giving man
I like him.
lockdown. Like, so you know, what I mean, with having him back there, having we got Tashawn Gibson coming back. Who else we signed back there? Defense. Because what's really the thing for Jacksonville is our front 8, bro.
Yeah, I got good
I,
linebacker play too.
bro, for Louis
Very good
Khan, come
linebacker
on.
play.
You talking about speed, Lloyd,
Mm-hmm.
speed. You talking about Josh Allen's in the middle. Then you talking
Mm-hmm.
about we just signed Eric Armstead,
Mm-hmm.
Trevon Walker.
Trevon Walker.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? And then again, y'all people not paying attention to my boy Devon
Yeah.
Hamlin gonna be there. Like
Yeah.
that 8 is solid. So it's just like anybody. Because I mean, we got Ronald Darby, and it's Ronald Darby. You know what I mean? It's nothing I'm gonna brag on.
Yeah.
You know, Cisco still. Well, I don't know. I think we let Cisco go. I think Cisco not there. But
y'all will be all right on that side. I don't know if y'all
but
gonna be top 5 in defense, but
we
y'all will
get
be
the most
competing
pressure
for
in
it.
the league. We get the most pressure. We just got to complete the stats.
But this is my thing though, because when it comes to defenses too, one thing that you have to account for is who the defenses are going against. You know what I'm saying? Like there are certain defenses in history that we've seen, shut down people, and they have,
And Jacksonville was
yardages.
in that. And when you
No,
think
no, no,
about
no.
some
Just
of
but
the,
no, no, no. Just
and
peep what I'm saying. Peep what I'm saying. Peep what I'm saying. I'm about to say the opposite of what you think where I'm going with this. You
okay,
got people that on the surface look like their defense just looks like they really doing the thing, but then you start really breaking it down. They're going against a team that's putting up 14 points a game. They're going against teams that's very heavily to one side, and they just shut down at one side. And you got other teams that just don't do it on offense to where it's like, yeah, the people you playing just makes your defense look a whole lot better than what they are. Not saying that's going to be Jacksonville, but when it comes to being a defensive team, good stop, a good defensive team, that's something you got to account for. So,
and I
just
think
tossing that out there.
Did we
and I
before
understand you, bro.
I'm not trying to like cut y'all because I know y'all went on to teams, but just real quick back to the edge rusher thing.
What was
Did
your
you
antennas on when we was looking to throw you the lob?
no no no
That's
no
what
no
I'm
no no
Right,
no
saying.
no no no
literally,
no
Twice
I need
literally,
y'all to
we
I just
tried to
need
let you do your thing.
I just really
yeah.
need y'all to explain to me, real talk, how Reddick's not in y'all top 5.
He just
By what
not, bro. Like,
criteria? By
because
what criteria?
you got to think about production from these names that we name. You talking about Miles Garrett? He's
Bro,
not better. We can name these 5, and you let me know if they better.
in
Okay.
sacks, they're not, bro. In
Yes,
sacks is like
T.J. Watt. He's not. Yes, he is. Nick Bosa.
cool.
Yes, he is.
2.
Miles Garrett.
Miles
Yes, he
Garrett.
is.
That's
Parsons.
all of them. That's all of them.
That's three.
Parsons don't
He's
have more
not.
sacks than
But you're
Reddick,
talking
bro.
about. But I'm
He
still
doesn't have more
taking.
sacks than him.
I'm taking Mad Max over Hassan Reddick, bro. Without a
And
doubt.
I am too.
by what criteria?
But if
We're talking
listen,
about
for me,
production.
I'm talking about I'm gonna map it out as like edges period, like the best edges period. And Max and Khalil are better complete edges than Hassan for sure.
For
Now, okay,
sure.
I get it off just straight
Khalil's a
pass rush.
stretch.
No, it's
And
not.
that's
But he
hold on.
just had his career high in sacks. How's that a
And
That's
stretch?
5. You
once
brought up
again,
stats, and that's
go back
5.
to context. He had 5 or 6 in one game. Now
For sure. But
I'm not saying it don't count.
even if you take them away, look at the
Take him
numbers.
away. How many he had?
He was like top 3 in sacks, bro. He had like 18, bro.
13. If he would have finished with 13, that's cool. But all I'm
That's
saying
still
is,
solid for him. Like, and for him to be,
it's
and
solid
for
for him. It's
Bosa,
solid,
for
but
Bosa to be out for a majority of the year. We had no other edge rusher besides
Right.
rookie
So, and he was the
Viola.
main focus.
He was the main
this
focus
is
of the
my only
defense,
question.
him and Derwin.
Do y'all struggle with knowing that Reddick
Bro,
is
no,
top
it's
3
not
in
even
sacks
that.
over the last 3 years? It's
No,
not just 1 year. Over the last 3 years, he's top 3 in sacks. Like, how is that not Like, how do you not put that into
On
consideration?
nobody's
I honestly
list
watch
is he
Reddit.
top 5, bro.
I honestly just watch Reddit, and a lot of times, like,
He's one of the
I ain't
best
gonna lie.
closers in the NFL. He's one of the best closers. You need a sack at the end of the
Man.
game. He's one of the best closers in the NFL. This is no exaggeration.
Look,
I
don't know how you.
watch her son Reddit, and this is what I love about his game. I'm not gonna lie to you. He does what he does very good, but a lot of times, bro, just from what I see, and this is just
He
my
be taking plays
observation.
off, bro.
That for one, and then for two, like literally, he never ever has a different responsibility other than go get the quarterback.
Bro,
Ever.
Sometimes that's not. I think he's a
No,
better run
bro,
stopper than
no.
people. He's a better run stopper than
No, he's
people give
not.
him credit for. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's not. No, he's not. No, he's not Max Crosby. He's not. Sure, he's not Max Nicken. I wouldn't say he's a top.
Bro, he's not even top
I'll
20
say-
in running. Like, he's not even top 20 on the front as a run stopper.
and it just even
I
outside
give
of
him
that.
top
So, hold
15.
on.
I give him
But
top
listen,
15.
though,
I give him top 15.
But that's not nothing to brag about, bro.
No, he's
Because when
not.
you're talking about trying to put somebody in the top 5,
But he's top 3 in sacks. He's
Listen,
top 3 in sacks.
You talk.
The
These
5
guys
people you
are
named
good
are
on
in
both ends.
No, they're
These
not.
guys are
Max
good.
Crosby's not a.
He's one of the elite
Crosby,
run.
The only people all around better than Hassan Reddick that you named
Bosa.
for sure is Bosa, Miles Garrett, TJ. If it ain't them two,
and Khalil and Max.
I'm not going Khalil, bro. I'm not going Khalil. Shout out to that one. Shout out to the year, bro. I'm not going Khalil, bro.
We talking about overall. Forget the year, bro.
I'm still not going
Run,
Khalil.
stop, and two. Run, stop, and two.
Khalil,
and then you have tackles for loss. So when you talk about overall, you got to equate all of that in there too. Khalil also is one of the leaders in tackles for loss. He also is one of the leaders in tackles, period, which means he's doing good in the run.
Not better than Myles Garrett.
Come on now.
I already named Miles.
And then Max Crosby leads the league in tackles for loss. He's one of the best. Yeah. He's top 5, top 10, like run stopper as a like.
All right, cool. He's a top 5, top 10
but
there's 5 is he a top 10 pass rusher?
Yes. He's a top 5 pass rusher.
Who's a top 5 pass rusher?
Max Crosby.
We named. Oh, that's what I'm saying. The 5 people that we named, bro. The 7 people we named, they're good on both sides, bro. They're ranked in with them on both sides. Guys.
You feel me?
Max Crosby a top 5 pass.
You trying to argue?
Yes.
Yes. Gotcha.
Yes. No, and Max Crosby is another guy who, for one, Max Crosby never takes he don't take plays off. And then for two, it's just him.
He's a top 5 pass rusher. By what criteria? Show me where can you show me that he's top 5?
By pressure.
We don't do pressure.
Yeah, bro. He's just nice. You got to. No, you got to.
That's
one of the main
things.
You got to.
When Brandon Graham led the league, in pass rushes for rushes for like 3 to 4 years, y'all was not going for it, bro.
But Graham is one of the reasons why y'all whole defensive line used to look as good as they did, bro.
All I'm saying is
he's the only one doing that.
When I used to say,
you ask about certain
because wasn't nobody arguing about Brandon Graham as a top guy.
You got.
But how could he not when he led the league in rushes for 3 years?
Because he wasn't close. Rushes. But he wasn't close in the.
Y'all just said Max Crosby. Y'all just said Max Crosby ain't close.
What is he on? What is he on? How many sacks?
How many double digit sack years Max Crosby got, bro? How many?
He young in the league, pretty much. He just started getting right.
How many double digit?
The man
kind of my point, but how many double digit sacks?
You tell me, years, bro. You tell me, because you be moving.
Probably one,
bro.
Probably one, bro. All right, how many got? He got one. I don't think he ever had over 13, bro.
I'm taking 800
over.
I'm taking 800 over.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't know if I'm taking Aiden over Hassan though. I ain't gonna lie. Not yet, at least.
I'm taking him.
What's Max Crosby numbers looking like?
Because if you're talking about pass rush, Aiden, he's up in top 3.
1, 2. He had three double digit sack years out of 5.
5 years out of 5. Come on, bro.
Has he ever had over 13 or 12?
This guy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
No. You're saying you act like that don't
2
matter,
years.
bro. I'm not saying a lot of people, bro.
Double digit sacks is still big.
That's not. No, it's not. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. You don't really be elite or top of the top to get to 15, bro. But I'm telling you, it's real talk, like no cap. Once you get 15 sacks, now you're cooking with grease.
But
anything under that,
who has
Myles Garrett. No, Nick Bosa has had 15. The people I'm naming has done 15. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
With great
he hasn't done that. He hasn't done. Call it what you want, bro. He hasn't done it. I don't know how to say it.
Who has had a worse defensive line than him in
It don't matter. They done got 15. TJ Watt got 15. Miles Garrett done had 15.
Good defensive
Who else?
line.
Nick Bosa done had 15.
With a
Hassan
good
Reddick done
defensive
had
line.
15.
With a good defensive line.
I think even Judon I had 15 before.
Yeah, Judon a dog. Judon is somebody. Judon a dog.
Once again,
Judon
a better pass rusher.
With
He
a
is.
good,
But y'all just
with a
said Max
good front
Crosby was
seven too,
top
though.
5. Y'all just say he's a top 5 pass rusher, bro. Y'all just say it was top 5.
I don't think nobody got Hassan Reddick in their top 10 on any list, bro.
He smoked.
Only time you gonna hear
had 11
Hassan Reddick.
last year.
Only time you gonna
He
hear
had a
Hassan
down
name.
year, bro. He had a down year, bro. That's a down
Only
year.
time you're gonna hear Hassan name, bro, is when they talk about them 2 years over the past 2 years, bro. Because he did that. Nobody not taking that from him. But
3
the way
years.
niggas balling now, the way people balling now, bro.
You tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. I'm not even gassed.
Max been top 10 in sacks for 2 years straight.
Top 10, bro. Like, what are you, top 10, bro?
Boy, he's talking about somebody else. He didn't say Hassan.
Yeah, he said Max, top 10, bro. Top
What
10 in sacks.
What you mean?
You don't know what you
I'm
are
naming. The people I'm naming, bro, are top 5 usually year in and year out. If not, they've been top 5 before, bro.
Hassan Reddick only been top 5 once.
He's not had double digit 4 years in a row. He also has the most sacks. He's top 3 in sacks in the last 4 years.
That's gonna always be his
once.
argument, bro. That's gonna always be his argument.
It's like me being a wide receiver and saying, bro, you keep using yards and touchdowns as the argument. It's sacks, bro.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Did he have 3 years like Reddick? Did he have 3-4 years like Reddick?
2 good years like that. That boy had about two or 3
Reddick had
good years
4,
like
bro.
that.
Reddick had 4, bro. He's top 3 in sacks over the last 4 years. If you go to the last 4 years, which is a whole college career, bro, only 2 people that walk on this planet Earth has more sacks than him, bro. Do you get that?
Do me a favor. Find me any link that got Hassan. I done clicked on 5 links and they none of them had that boy in the top 10.
Bro, you just named
Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick goes in the game from the Jaguars, bro.
Hassan Reddick goes in the game and he has one job. Hassan Reddick go in the game and have one job. They say, do you ever see when Hassan Reddick plays the option, like the option of the RPO, whatever?
He's top 3 over the last 4
straight
seasons.
To the quarterback. Straight to the quarterback.
If somebody was top 3 in interceptions in the last 4 years, if somebody was top 3
I'm gonna tell you this, Josh.
I can give you an example right now that nobody ever said was the best. J.C. Jackson.
That's not a comparable comp.
J.C. Jackson had like 20 in his first 3 years, bro.
I mean, I understand that.
Do you know J.C. Jackson hasn't played in the last 2 years and still has the most, like, top 5 most picks from anybody from like 2020 till now, maybe 2018 till now. So I don't know how that's not comparable, but okay. You gotta get 2 feet in, my boy.
Let me see something real quick.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But no, this is my thing. I think Hassan good or whatever.
He's not better. He's not in no top 5.
I just don't think he's better than the 5 guys.
You just named Britt from the Jaguars. You just named Britt from the Jaguars.
You talking about somebody who had.
You just named Britt from the Jaguars. He had
16 sacks last year. Talk to me.
Oh my gosh, bro! This is
Josh Allen straight though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Josh Allen good. The boy is good.
Josh Allen good. Yeah, Josh Allen definitely good.
That straight is like a little. You know what I mean? What up? Nah, put some respect. I got him as soon as he walk in the gym. I pick him up. I was waiting on him.
I just think that we can't overlook sacks for an edge rusher.
He has 16 sacks. We're not overlooking it.
That's 1 year, bro.
Okay, he
That's 1 year. Reddick been doing it for 4 years. If he gets 4 years of having over 11 sacks, I'm gonna tip my cap, bro. That's hard to do. Over 11, and then in them over 11, he got his one with over 15. So I'm gonna give him that, bro. You gotta give him a shot.
Understand is these players are getting better, bro. So that means the needle is getting pushed higher. So if you saying Hassan Reddick had a down year and bro.
Okay. Niggas used to get 20 sacks, bro. Niggas be getting 20 sacks, bro. People getting double to 10.
Hassan Reddick won't see 15 sacks. He is not.
He had 17.
He played. If he play for the Jets this year, if he actually play for the Jets this year,
they won't go for him. Them sacks won't go to him.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I
Bro,
ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't finna
he's
cap him
one of
down
the
like that.
he's one of the
Yeah,
I'm
best pass
definitely
rushers.
not about to cap him down like that, bro. If he plays for the Jets, bro, and they got Johnson and Quincy and them boys, and then they got the linebackers back there, bro, with them BBs. I don't know, cause literally, that's all he
that
does is
sack is
go for the
in.
quarterback. That's all he
I'm
does.
with that. I'm understand the Jets got the best everything on paper. Okay, from offense to
Hmm.
defense. You know what I mean? Except for the offensive line, but they improved. But then the argument gonna become, look who's all on the D line. Like it's like,
Yeah. No, I think that's a valid thing though to talk about your help. Like for almost every single position, you do
yeah,
have to
them
talk
pressure
about.
sacks.
Yeah, you gotta talk about what people are equipped with as well, bro. With the thing
Right,
about
because
Hassan,
you got to think about pass rush win rate too. You know what I mean? How many times are you pass rushing and trying to? Because they're gonna be down a lot, bro.
and
Teams gonna be
everywhere,
down a lot going against the
yeah,
Jets, bro. That's just what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah, facts. But my whole point is like I do think the sack number obviously can't be
No, it can't. It can't
looked
tell you no
over.
lie, bro.
But
Like
when
it's
I
not
when
gonna
I
tell you no
name
lie.
my edges though, when I name my edges, I'm looking at the full picture. Like with Max Crosby, okay, cool. He not top 5 in sacks, I guess, but he's still a top 10. He's still top 10
And
everywhere.
pressure, like every year,
And
like
pressure. And you add on the fact that he's stopping you on the run. He's playing every single down. He leads in tackles for loss, and he's one of the leaders in like turnovers and stuff too, like fumble losses and recoveries and stuff like that. So you add that whole thing to it, it's like, okay, yeah, he got a few more sacks than me, but look at everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's like
and the
comparing.
reason why he don't got the sack, you got to look at the division and who they playing is what you saying. The pressure is there. And that's the same
Yeah.
thing with Josh. Like his argument is not the same as
It's
Josh
like
Allen.
it's like
The
it's like
pressure is
saying
there.
it's like saying like James Harden is a better scorer than LeBron because he had 2 years where he averaged 35. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, he can score, but LeBron is he's the man. You know what I'm saying? LeBron
Man.
might be a bit much, but still, KD. I can say
Oh no,
KD.
you can use this example of Garrett Wilson and Drake London.
Hmm.
Numbers are very similar, but they're not the same type of player, bro. You talking about somebody who's beating man coverage damn near 90% of the time. You know what I mean? Getting
Hmm.
open and separation 90% of the time, bro. From zone to man. With
Right.
no quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The numbers, like that's the thing about numbers, man.
You gotta have the
You
context
you
with the
gotta
two,
have the
and that's my
context,
and
bro.
that's my only gripe with Hassan. The only reason I wouldn't put him as a top 5 is I put him in the top 10, yeah, but top
You're
5,
gonna have to squeeze him
nah.
in the top 10 though. Like you're gonna have to make room for him in the top 10, bro.
I probably I kind of got him like if Josh Allen is really Josh Allen like 8 for me, I would put Hassan. Me personally, I'll put Hassan over Josh Allen.
Because of
I
longevity,
understand.
because he just proven it. Like, and I get that part. But I mean, you're not
Yeah,
going to undermine 16 sacks.
nah,
You're
yeah.
not going to
But I
undermine the
think
type
I
of
think
pressure.
I think going forward that Josh Allen will for sure be the better player going forward. Um,
He just got to be
Josh Allen,
consistent.
yeah, Josh Allen just do more, bro. His son really goes out there. They say just go for the quarterback, no matter what the play is.
And on third down.
I don't care if it's a handoff or whatever it is. And usually, whenever it's a handoff, he kind of stops. He don't really even pursue the handoff a lot of times. I've never seen. I can't say never, but I've hardly ever seen like a stuff where it was Hassan Reddick who made the stuff. Like it came to his side, he set the edge, got the tackle, stuffed it, you know what I'm saying, tackle for a loss. I done seen him like run people down and make a good little tackle, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never just seen him fit the hole, set the edge, him be the reason why uh him being the reason why the run play didn't work, you know what I'm saying? And then I haven't really ever seen him make certain plays to where it's like, oh darn, yeah, you made a smart play right there.
Right, right.
Most of the time it's just like, bro, he's just going
He
after
in the
the quarterback,
backfield.
bro. Yeah, he's just going after the
Ooh.
quarterback. and that's cool. Like you doing your job at a very good rate. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and
But I
and
guess
it's just like the quarterback position when it's like being a game. It's nothing wrong with you doing your job, but I'm not
hmm
gonna. You know what I mean? Like I'm
yeah,
just
I
gonna
just
need
can't.
more to put you into a position that your numbers say that you are. We understand this because we know you, we watch you. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Because if Purdy come back and do the same thing again, it should be considered.
Right.
It's already been considered, but if he do it again, it's more like
You kind of
franchise
gotta,
quarterback.
yeah, you kind of gotta like you
Re-
you have to you have to add it in there. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just have to because it's just like
But it's
okay,
so
yeah,
crazy.
like
But it's to the same point though. Like Purdy can go out there and have an amazing year. Purdy probably can damn near win MVP, and people still gonna probably rank him like 7th or 8th in the top quarterback rankings. You know what I'm saying?
because
Just
oh, you got the talent around you. You don't really do too much. The plays are the side. Let's eat, and that's one of the things that Trevor Lawrence gives too. It's a quarterback friendly offense.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, hey, I get that part, but you still got to do your job, and I feel like that's important to still do your job.
right, right. No, I agree. I agree. We was
But I
on a
don't.
whole different subject before he went back to the
I
the
was
edge
again
thing.
trying to give him to talk about the NFC, but I know we're going to end up talking about it again.
All right,
Um,
just for brother leave again.
mm, but hell, bro.
Oh, but
Mm,
that's solid though. But we've been on here for about an hour, man. The game is wrapping up.
yeah,
Uh, you know, we're trying to definitely get him to talk about the NFC because the NFC has a lot of competition that's going to be good. Jordan Love, we was talking about him. I think the NFC South is going to be pretty competitive this year, even though the Falcons should win it. Um, I don't really know what's going to be the most competitive division in the NFC right now. Maybe
you got
I
to
don't
give it to
know,
the Eagles, though. That division is pretty good. That what it is, NFC North,
but NFC East.
East.
But I mean, how are Cowboys versus Eagles for who gonna win it? Because neither one of them should fall behind the Giants or the not the Redskins or the Commanders. So and maybe the West. I mean, the West gonna have the 49ers and the Rams that should be in there, and then Seattle can compete for a playoff spot, and the Cardinals, if they get a healthy Kyler, there's no reason for them not to maybe at least
Sleeper
think
team. I
about.
told y'all
Yeah.
again. Sleeper team. Cardinals.
So I think the West might be the most competitive. I think the South is going to be pretty competitive as well amongst three teams at least: the Saints, the Falcons, and the Buccaneers. But I do think the Falcons should like have no issue with winning that division. Um, The North is what the Vikings, the Bears, Detroit, and the Packers. They can be very competitive too because the
That's
Bears,
very competitive.
yeah, if Caleb Williams can be who he's supposed to be and Sam Darnold can just come out there and give the playmakers the ball since JJ McCarthy is out, if he can just give the playmakers the ball, then you know, the North could be very competitive.
And I know we're gonna run through it again, but before we
hmm
wrap up, I low key want to just hear your take. So I'm gonna call out every division. Tell me who wins it. All
Okay.
right. So we're gonna start with the AFC East, which got the Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, the Bills. Who's winning that division?
I think the Jets are gonna win it. Um,
Jets.
I think that if Tua can tighten it up, he can make it very interesting. But I think the Jets are going to win that division if everybody stays healthy. I just don't think anybody else in that division really just got enough right now. And I don't believe in anybody else's coaching situation so much more than the rest of the division to where I could say, oh, well, that coach is probably going to pull it out. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
or anybody else that has a player to where I'm just like, oh yeah, they're definitely gonna just make worlds of a difference. You know what I mean? So I definitely think it should be the Jets if everybody's healthy.
Yeah. I'm with you on that, man. I do
hmm
like the Jets. I won't sleep on the Dolphins. The coaching is get there, the players are there, but I don't believe in Tua, but I believe in Aaron more than I believe in Tua. But the playmaking
Mm-hmm.
ability is the difference, and also just I know people don't like to talk about it, but the weather change when it comes to make the playoffs. Shit
Mm-hmm.
change. Shit changes.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to the AFC North. We got the Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, and Browns. Who wins that
Man.
division? That's tough.
That division, man, it's gonna be hard, man. Cause if anybody in that division wins it, I don't think I would be surprised. So let me just
Right.
say that first and foremost. If any of those teams win it, Steelers, Bengals, Browns, or the Ravens, I will not be
They all
surprised.
playoff teams.
I will not be surprised one bit. But if I had to say who I think is going to win it, I think the Ravens are going to win it again simply because of them having the addition of Derrick Henry is going to be huge. It looks like Nate Wiggins is going to be a very good fit to them on the other side of
Man,
Marlon Humphreys. Cal Hamilton is honestly competing for
I like
the
them.
best safety in the league. Honestly, like if somebody came to me and said
I
Cal
like them though.
Hamilton is the best safety in the league, I wouldn't provide too much of an argument. So I just think they just got pieces to where they should be really really good. They should have the most chemistry amongst. They didn't shake up their roster too much to where the chemistry should be off a good bit to where like okay, Deshaun Watson's back for the Browns. He should this to be like his first full year, hopefully. The Steelers got a brand new quarterback. Bengals are dealing with some contract things. So I just think the Ravens have the most stability, and that's going to be a big a
So
big plus for them.
who finished last? You said who you gonna win. Who finished last?
Honestly, honestly, honestly,
The Bengals.
honestly, the Bengals.
Yes,
I
sir.
think the Bengals gonna finish last, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know one thing for sure. Tomlin not finishing last in that division.
Nope. Nope.
Tomlin is not. If there's one thing that
He
he's
only
not
need a
gonna do,
little bit, bro.
a little bit. And you
He
telling
gonna
me
make some shit.
he got a Hall of Fame quarterback, a young quarterback who can make some things shake if he's in the right situation. Which who knows if the Steelers are the right situation or not. They pretty much have the same team as last year. They just have to be a little bit more uh, healthy and efficient in everything this season. Um, I don't really see no reason for them to be last. The Bengals, I just see them just not being able to hold up, them contract issues, and them not playing through the summer with each other being a big deal. They don't have as good a defense as the other three teams. Um, they got rid of Tyler Boyd, so I don't know who their wide receiver three is. Don't even know Jamar Chase is what he's gonna do because he ain't participated in anything either, I believe, looking for his contract. It's been flying under the radar, but people don't want to talk about it as much as they are like CD and Ayuk and stuff.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase also is not out there playing. So, you know, I just think they
Okay.
just
So we
got
got
too
the
much
Bengals
going
finished
on.
last.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to the AFC South, one of the tougher divisions. Tougher divisions out there. Jags, Titans, Texans, Colts. Who
Mm,
wins it? Who finished last?
I think Houston is going to win it again. I just think they just got too much for everybody else. The only way that I don't see that happening is if CJ has a sophomore slump. If CJ got a sophomore slump to where he just didn't look like he really took an extra step forward, or it's just one of those times where like a receiver gets hurt and he just struggles to find somebody open because even though Nico had a good year, um, I feel like Nico can sort of be his fire can be damped a little bit if you really look at his game. So I just don't know if his breakout was real or not yet. So let's just say that I don't know if his breakout was real or not yet. Don't know
Because
if we're gonna
whoever
get this
hopped in that position definitely took off.
right. Exactly. So we still got to see what Tank Dell, how he'll come back with his injury, which I don't think he's gonna. I don't think too much is gonna change. I actually think Tank Dell is gonna end up being. I ain't gonna say necessarily wide receiver one, but he's gonna be like CJ's favorite receiver, like the security blanket. Um, and then Diggs, we just gotta see what we get with him. But I just think they got too much regardless. Even if a couple of things go wrong, I just think they are the most complete team. They got a good defense. Stingley looked like he's probably gonna be a top 5 corner after this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at some of the stuff that he been doing, he been treating that receiving core like he got a problem with everybody.
Bro, so hear me out for a second, bro, and I know we're gonna wrap it up. The Houston Texans and the Jaguars are very similar, bro. The amount of wide receiver depth, the defense. I think our defense is a tad bit better. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna go into depth. I just
They got
this is
listen.
me talking.
They added Danielle Hunter. They still got Will Anderson. They got Stingley, of course. I don't know who's playing the other side corner this year. What's my guy from the 49ers? Ward. They got him again. Petrie.
Jimmy.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think they just got too much for everybody. And then when it comes to the coaching aspect, even though Doug P does have a Super Bowl, I don't think it's maybe too many coaches that can get their team ready to go like D'Amico right now. So it's gonna be hard. But finishing last, I think the Titans are gonna finish last. Honestly,
the Titans finishing last. I agree.
Yeah, I just don't think Will Levis will take a big enough step to make them better than people expect. I think every other quarterback is more ready than Will Levis is.
All right, moving on to your division, AFC West. Who wins it? Who loses?
Oh, we know the Chiefs probably gonna win it. I'm not even tripping on that. I think the Chiefs gonna win it all this year. It's the Chiefs versus everybody. Honestly, it's really pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much who do we expect to knock them off. I don't know if they're gonna be knocked off. If they do, it sure as hell won't be in the Super Bowl. It's going to be somebody in the playoffs to knock them off because they get to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they get to the Super Bowl, they winning that shit again. So they might as well wrap that shit up. But yeah, I think the Broncos going to finish last. The Broncos, honestly, I would say the Raiders, but I think the Raiders got they at least weapon wise got more going on. So if they start Aiden or Minshew, I think that they can just be serviceable enough to just say, hey, get the fucking people the ball. It's gonna come down to a lot of coaching though, because I feel like with Jimmy G last year they tried too many throws that wasn't Jimmy G throws. You know what I mean? Like watching receiver and seeing that one play where Devontae was just mad as hell because he was wide the fuck open, he overthrew him. We've seen too many times Jimmy G missed that exact throw.
Jimmy G is not supposed to
be. Probably not anymore. I would say Jimmy G shouldn't be in the NFL now. At one
he's
point,
a backup now. He's a legit backup.
I'm not going to say backup now. He might have always been one. I think Jimmy G, we always gassed a little bit because of that whole Brady thing, him being behind Brady and Belichick, him coming from that Belichick tree, and then him going to the 49ers and him going.
But you got to think, he only started 2 years, and both of those years he got benched. Every year he started, he got benched.
He went to the Super Bowl though. We do got to give him that, but he the reason why they lost. To be fair, because he should have hit that post.
And missing damn near a very simple. It wasn't. It was a different part of the field, but just wide open.
Jimmy missed a deep ball.
He will.
And that's why Purdy should get more credit because again, he was in the same situation as Jimmy. All he had to do was not fuck it up.
Purdy fucked it up. Purdy probably isn't going to just lose outside of that Baltimore game. He really ain't just going to lose you the game. If you put him in the position, he gonna make that throw at least.
I like Purdy. I think Purdy will make the throw in that position. But the similarities between Purdy and Jimmy G for me is the fact that I don't know if Purdy will win you the game. That's what I got to see from him. That's
What? He won't lose you the game. That's the most important.
I think that's
well, it's not.
that's
I
the
don't think
thing about it. No.
sure.
I think going to win the game is what separates like good from great. But as
Yep.
far as like the difference between being ass and being good is like you're not gonna lose the game.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Jimmy
Purdy's
G will
already.
lose you the game. But like Jimmy G will lose the game for you. Like that
Yeah,
ass be a loser.
Jimmy G was good. But what I was trying to get to back was more so that Super Bowl talk, like we just saying. Like, yeah, Purdy got him
Yeah.
there. Yeah, Jimmy got him there. The reason why it's similar to me is though, although Jimmy might have lost it and Purdy didn't lose it, neither of them won it. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Neither of them
Yeah.
went out there and won it. And I need to see Purdy. I haven't seen Purdy
The
go out there
thing, but
and
this also,
win
but this is
anything.
my this my thing about Purdy though. That's also the difference between it. Then we'll get back to the division talk. When it comes to that Super
Uh-huh.
Bowl, he didn't win it. Okay, I get it. He didn't win it. But one thing that he did do was that he didn't fuck up anything and he put him in
He took care
position
of the
to win it.
ball.
Jimmy G didn't put him in position to win it. Like he at least did what he had to do to put him in position to win it. Unfortunately, I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes, so what you gonna do? But 3 years earlier, they'd have had a Super Bowl ring.
I do think Brock Purdy, because I know the main talk is really Jimmy G because that's the division we in. But
Yeah,
really with Brock Purdy, as for Brock Purdy, I definitely think obviously he's better than Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? He is
yeah,
a better Jimmy G. I think him and Jimmy G is the same type of quarterback. Brock is just way more efficient. I don't think he has
yeah.
the careless turnovers. I think Brock is better at hitting the deep ball consistently. I think Brock is better at throwing the ball, period, consistently.
Throwing the ball, period. Yeah,
Period. Yeah, Brock better
but
throwing the ball,
they're
period.
just both managers.
Yeah,
Brock just happened to be more of a higher level manager.
yeah, and I'm about to say, and them high level managers, I'm not saying Brady, of course, but Brock has shown early in his early stages, because Brock is still really early, man, that he has the I'm gonna win the game ability. It might not be from his legs or his arms, but he can maybe even win it with his mind, with game management, game control. I
Hmm.
just gotta see Brock take that next step. He hasn't done it yet for me, but I think he can. And back to even, like you said it earlier when we were talking about the top edge rusher, and I disagree with this. If Brock was to win a Super Bowl, I don't know how you don't put him in the top unless once again you just let stuff that I'm being honest, honestly, just to me doesn't matter more than what he got done. Because if he wins, I mean, he's instantly top five.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely levels to it, and like a Super Bowl is a level, especially winning it is a level that just puts you head and shoulders over a lot of stats and accomplishments and things of that nature.
With
You
the
feel me?
efficiency, though. With the
With the
efficiency, though. Like he's
with
efficient.
what he's doing, yeah, I agree. Like if you are efficient, you putting up the numbers and you actually go and win it, yeah, that changes everything. But yeah, but back to Jimmy G though, like I just that's the reason why I don't know if the Raiders are going to be last, just because they do at least got the weapons and they got rid of Jimmy G. I think Aiden McConnell at least will probably not go out there and try to like be a superhero a lot of
Yeah.
times. So I think with the Broncos, I think all three of their quarterbacks are going to start this year. All three of them are going to lose games, and I think that they're just going to have not enough like cohesion in their team to actually win anything. And then a lot of their defense is gone now. Like they don't have like Bradley Chubb and the edge rushes that they used to have. Um, they don't have any
Simmons.
DB help anymore. Simmons is gone. There
Mm-hmm.
is no other side corner outside of Patrick Surtain. So I just don't think they'll look the way people expect them or have expected them to look before.
Yeah.
And then like I was saying before too, people was calling me crazy when I was saying Sean P really isn't that great of a coach. Like I get it, he's a Super Bowl winning coach, but when I started to do my research and started looking at his numbers and his win loss record and some of the teams he was losing to and how he was losing, he really isn't that good of a coach. He's not about to turn around a shit show. You know what I'm saying?
I can see
Yeah,
him being gone in the next year.
I
I ain't
agree.
gonna lie,
I
bro.
agree.
And the same way y'all talk about not the, cause we ain't got to talk in depth about this at all, but I kind of feel this way. I feel kind of the same way about his quarterback that he was coaching all them years.
everybody always putting him in their top 5, but
With
it's
Drew
like,
Brees.
yes,
You
bro.
can't take Drew Brees because he's top 5 in all of those categories. He's top
MVP.
3 in all of those categories.
Yeah.
And he got a
Like,
Super. I get it. He lucky he won that Super Bowl because if he ain't win that Super Bowl, the way I would
That's all right. He lucky.
the way I,
And he
the way
beat
I would
Peyton. And
the way
then
I
he
would
beat
have been
Peyton.
this.
And he beat Peyton.
Drew nice, but I certainly done seen. He nice, but I definitely done seen 5 quarterback with my own eyes.
No, I don't put him
that's
top
Drew.
5 though. No, I don't put him top 5 though.
He's not
But
top 5.
I
He's not
think,
top 10. Drew ain't top 10.
I think that's okay though. But I think just he deserves
he
credit
deserves
in which
respect.
people give him the respect. Yeah, he would deserve
And
respect.
I feel like
but
people respect him well.
Yeah, I think if you didn't include Drew Brees like in your top 10, I think a lot of people will be like, okay. But I also think like most people that do include him obviously got a lot of background that supports him being in that position, which is something that I respect.
With Aaron Rodgers, I'm telling you, the same.
No,
I'm telling.
But that's why I don't put Aaron Rodgers in that top 3.
And I said that in the bro. I'm telling you, bro. The same thing with Aaron Rodgers, but it's not as much respect for Aaron Rodgers as it is for Drew Brees. It's more respect to Aaron Rodgers' numbers.
Yeah.
And MVP and even playoff performances. Do you remember
What? You can't give him no part. No, you're not giving him no playoff.
All we gave is Drew Brees. Drew Brees was balling in the playoffs.
He done had some time. He done had some times where it was like, oh shit, Drew Brees, and like a lot of times where it's it'd have been times where like Aaron Rodgers, the ball is in your hand. The ball is in your hand.
I don't know about that one.
Man, when he beat Dallas, bro, I ain't gonna say that, but if they say this a catch, bro, we not talking about that no more. And there was a lockout year.
No, I wasn't talking about the catch. I was talking about the throw when he was rolling out to the left to Crosby on the line out of bounds.
Yeah,
Everybody remember that throw.
Yeah, it was a zip.
What?
Yeah,
and that was
that's one of the best throws ever.
Ever in the history in clutch.
But that's what he's known for, his accuracy and his zip on the ball.
Yes, he's a quarterback. Yes, he literally throws the ball. That's literally.
I mean, you're taking it out of context with saying that because you take it out of context when I'm saying that. But moving on to the next division, bro, because again, Aaron Rodgers' numbers are a definition of where I'll say numbers lie.
We'll save that for the next.
Yeah, there's a couple things we gotta go back to the edge rushers. That's a critical power.
No,
y'all. I would say that. We gotta go back to the Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees. Bro,
we don't gotta go back to the edge though. Yeah.
Bro, y'all just named my boy. Bro, y'all just named Brett from the Jaguars. Y'all wild. Y'all named Brett from the Jaguars. Y'all wild.
No. Him talking about you wasn't even on here. Him talking about Josh Allen talking about their defense, why he even brought it up. I asked him.
Them boys ain't even top 5 in the league either. I heard all of it. I heard everything. They ain't top 5 in the league. They not top 5. None of that.
I don't agree.
They ain't top 5. None of that. I don't listen to all that. Listen, the Jaguars are a really good middle of the pack team. They're right there on tier 2. They're probably towards the top of tier 2. Them boys not no Baltimore, San Fran, nothing like that on the defense side of the ball.
With being a tier 2.
Tier 2 vibes.
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? I never claimed us to be the top 5. This year we're gonna make that leap to be within the top 5 because our offense was top 10. Our defense was top 10.
Bro, y'all offense
was top 10. Yes.
Bro, I can maybe off the top of my head once again name 10 offenses that might be better than y'all.
And that's why I go back to my point that you have to add the context because it wasn't like the Jaguars just going out there shredding up fire-ass defenses.
They not, bro.
Hold on. No. Let's stop that because let me go ahead and keep it real now. We shredded y'all ass. Was y'all defense not top?
Ooh, our defense.
Okay, let's get off of that now. So
our defense.
Y'all defense was not good that year. We beat y'all ass in the playoffs.
Ain't nobody naming the Chargers defense is just elite.
Bro, we had an amazing half, bro. We had an amazing half, and Trevor just threw us 4 picks. That's it.
Hear me though. But the Colts, is that not a top 10 defense?
The Colts top 10 is close.
It's close, yeah.
I got the Colts over y'all with all due respect.
Tennessee, is that not a top 10 defense?
No, not last year, nah.
Who, Tennessee?
Tennessee was not top 10 defense. No.
Nah.
Is you giving Houston a top 10 defense?
Their defense better than the Titans. I mean,
They're
yeah, the
close. I mean,
Titans.
they're close. Houston and y'all about the same type of vibe. I almost say Houston might got y'all a little bit. Like
No,
if we
they
talk
don't.
about straight up
But anyway, but
getting
like I say, that's you
football,
talking about. You got two teams in the top 10 defense that we play 4 times a year. You know what I'm saying? 2 times a year, and we see them in the playoffs. So it's like you can't say we just not out here straight because we averaging. You know what I mean? Again, we had a top 10 offense last year, and we talking about 8, not 10, 8.
hey, what's been your favorite quote of the day? Numbers lie, dog. And I've
Yeah.
watched
But
Them
check me
numbers
out.
don't lie.
But check me
You
out.
can't say
Check me out
them
though.
numbers right there don't lie though because you
I
looking
watched
at
y'all play
Tyson
football.
Campbell, you looking at his pass breakup, how many completions. You look at all of that shit. You look at our front 8. We got a really good front 8. Boy, we got one of the top 5 best in the league on the front 8, bro. No cap.
Playing nobody.
Top 5
How
front
can you
8
say
as
nobody and you say
in
this is the most competitive league? Come on, bro. The AFC the
Huh?
hardest.
No,
The
I'm just talking
AFC the
about
hardest.
the past year, like the past year.
You can't say playing though. I will pull up the schedule
I
and you
can't
can't tell
because
me we play.
the Titans win.
I
Man,
ain't
y'all
look.
best
I
win.
can pull up the whole defense.
Y'all best win was the Bills.
Here I go with the facts.
Your best win was the Bills.
Yeah,
Y'all best win was the Bills. Your best win was the Bills. Keep it a bean. Yeah, look at
No,
that schedule.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was y'all best win. Are you crazy? The Bills was y'all best win.
Boy, I have
Okay, well,
a meaningful
okay.
win
We
since they
play
beat
Miami.
y'all.
Come on, hold on. We beat the Colts. The Chiefs always get our fucking number, bro. We play them bitches good every year.
Y'all just not better than them.
Yeah.
I think nobody's not better than Patrick Mahomes. I feel like it's just Patrick Mahomes.
Man,
Like
we beat
No,
him
y'all
and
not better
we
than
beat
them,
him
bro.
and the Bills back to back. We ain't trying to hear none of that.
Anyways, okay.
We beat
Who
the Bills.
did y'all beat that was worth anything better than the Bills? Well, I can't even say better than the Bills, but on the Bills like
How y'all do against
level.
the Chiefs? Because we know the Chiefs defense play football. How
The
y'all do
Chiefs
against the
always
Chiefs?
beat us by like 7 or 10 points, bro.
How many points y'all scored?
We averaged by 20-some points, but that
How
No,
don't
how
many
mean
many
points
scoring
y'all
y'all
every
scored
score
on
game.
the
against the
Chiefs?
Chiefs?
Nah.
No, man, this is what I be
They
talking
scored
about.
17.
Hey, Rinso, hold on.
But
This is
homie,
my big
but
brother. This is how
listen,
I know
they
my
scored
my
17.
big. Hey, Larry ain't had hearing issues all day. We said how many points he had. He said the average 20. No. That
No,
wasn't the
we
question.
do.
The question how many points they had against the Chiefs.
Hey, pause. 'Cause we followed to it for we had an hour 30 now. We had an hour 30. Okay, what division we on next? We went to the AFC
All right,
West. We did the AFC South
we in
and
the
the
NFC.
AFC East.
Who winning that division and who losing?
Which one? NFC what?
East. So we got the Giants, Eagles, Commanders, and Cowboys.
Oh, the NFC East. How
Honestly, before you say it, Doug, because we already know what you're about to say.
many?
I just
Be
wanna,
smart.
I
Be
wanna,
smart.
I no. I'm sorry, cuz you know, I never,
I know you guys. I
yeah,
know bolt up.
yeah, yeah. You know, I don't never be on no bullshit when it come to y'all, bro. And every time I don't really spoke on y'all, have I not told the truth for real, bro? I said that y'all defense, that
I
Super Bowl year, I said the defense gonna
definitely
be the
do think
reason.
that you are the most fair. I think
Me
you're
and
the most fair.
I feel like me and DA probably keep it the most buck out of the group. Like no matter what, I feel like me and DA keep it the most
Oh
like
no, I
we
feel like
don't.
I'm pretty.
No.
I keep it pretty gang. I do, bro. Even if it's unpopular,
Who
I keep
winning
it a
and who
buck.
losing in the division, man?
Man,
Anyways,
you know
okay,
the answer to
let
that
me get
question.
wait.
Man, you know the answer
That's
to
what I'm
that
saying.
question.
I think Philly gonna win it this year. I definitely think Philly gonna win it this year. I think the Cowboys just like they just more on the. You know how you get to a point how you feel as a kid where you just trying and you just be like, this.
So
I feel like the
they go
Cowboys.
to shit this year. They go to shit this
I
year.
ain't gonna say the shit. They just not gonna be as good as they been the last like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? Where when everybody healthy, they play good. I feel like CD gonna snap if he actually plays, but I just feel like Dak about to have another 12, 15 pick season. I think their defense ain't gonna show up the same way because I think people realize that Bland is really just a nickel corner, and he's
He
not
getting
really
beat like a drum. He be getting beat like a drum. He getting drummed on all
he a
he
nickel.
getting beat.
He not a cornerback one. I'm gonna just say that. Just Bland not a cornerback one, and then the way that Trayvon Diggs play, I just don't know if they're gonna have enough pressure this year. I can't say that. I can't say that because they still got DeMarcus Lawrence on top of Micah. But I just don't know if the rest of the defense gonna play the way that they've been playing. Basically, like I just don't see their defense being the same as they've been, and their offense predicates a lot on the run and having versatility on the run. And they've been trying to do one type of run for the last 2 years, bringing in Zeke this year and only having Tony Pollard last year. I think that's going to hurt them. And I think injuries be getting them. So, yeah, I think Philly going to get it again this year. I don't really see nobody else in their division winning it because I feel like they just got the most pieces to make it happen.
I think we got a dangerous division. I think out of all the people that's supposed to win the division, we got the like you know how somebody might say the Ravens supposed to win, the Chiefs supposed to win.
Yeah, no, y'all in the Texans, yeah. The Eagles and the Texans is probably I know exactly what you're getting at. The two groups is like, okay, y'all are supposed to win y'all division, but it can really get real shaky if y'all
it can get real because the division the other teams in the division is good enough to beat you for real. Like Washington and the Giants is good enough to beat us for real. Jaden Daniels and them boys with
who finished last?
Terry, huh?
Who finished? The Giants.
If I had to pick the Giants, but I will say this. I'll say this, and this is kind of more so off a whim. This is actually feelings. I'm gonna be honest, more so feeling, but I feel like my football intuition is kind of right. I feel like unless everybody in that building is crazy, I think they see something that we don't see to where they think they can at least be comparable. Because I just don't believe the Giants. I just don't believe they're so stupid to that degree. I think they'll be a little bit better than what we're thinking. I think people blew that Saquon situation, even myself, maybe out of proportion just a little bit. They definitely need a reliable back there. Daniel Jones ain't gonna get it done, but I do think
the Giants gonna win 5 games. The Redskins, the Commanders are gonna win 7. Y'all are gonna win probably 13. The Cowboys are gonna win 10.
I got the Cowboys winning 11. Us winning anywhere from undefeated about 14, 13, 14. We can definitely go.
Y'all is not.
Bro, I'm so real. Let me tell you, this team. I'm not gonna say this team is better because it's not. But I know without a doubt, this offense is probably the best offense that we've seen by Jalen Hurts. And you know how that other offense was.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we can go undefeated for sure.
Outside of y'all offensive line with just Jason Kelce retiring, it ain't gonna be like a huge fall off. But you gonna see the difference.
To any type of team is gonna you just gonna feel it.
Yeah, and for y'all to already kind of fit what he do.
Because we've seen the DeAndre Swifts. We done seen other running backs come in and give you 1,000. We've seen the Miles Sanders give you 1,000. So someone like Saquon who do that shit anyway.
Saquon can healthy, with y'all can go for 18.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we definitely, and this is why I said we can go undefeated. And I know it sounds outlandish, but we do have that type of DNA. We went on a 10-1 run last year. We went on a 10-game win streak last year.
Nobody in the league can go undefeated, bro. The league is just too good.
I get that. No, a team has went before. You might say not again because the Miami team did. I thought, right? I think Miami did it once.
No, he's just talking about right now. The Patriots went undefeated to the Super Bowl too.
Cam Newton did too.
Nah, Cam Newton lost week 15, I think.
Cam Newton was 15-1 going there, wasn't he?
15-1, yeah. But technically, Cam Newton didn't lose. The Panthers lost. I'm pretty sure he sat that game they lost because it was like week 14 or something like that.
Yeah, so I just say that to say, I just know the year before we could have went undefeated if it wasn't for Jalen Hurts getting hurt. The following year, we start off with a 10-game win streak, and both of those seasons, I would almost make the argument that our schedule was almost tougher. I know this year our schedule is one of the easier schedules.
Nah, not that first year. That first year wasn't. Last year though, I was impressed by y'all getting the wins y'all did the way that y'all did. The year before that, y'all had an easy schedule, bro. Y'all played like one playoff team.
Sure, somewhat, but this year I think it's going to be similar to that Super Bowl year, and I think we're going to blow out the water. My biggest question mark, though, if I'm being honest, is our defense. I got to be honest. Even with that secondary, I still don't like it. Now our secondary is showing up, but me personally, I want to go get Bumper. I get why not, but I think we need to shore up that bump and run.
Oh yeah, I think he's finna sign with the Panthers.
I think he's inexpensive. I think he's a vet presence,
He
and I think
definitely
our
he definitely gonna be inexpensive. Justin Simmons just signed for $8 million. Gilly is
You feel
going for
me?
like 4 million, 5 million. Like
You feel me? And I think Gilly would be a good person. Him and Slay to start at corner. I would like to have that and have Vontae Madison
Bro,
slot.
y'all had Bradbury running with like the 2s and 3s in the preseason today. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro. Bradbury ain't playing. You thought I was cat,
Bro,
bro? No,
Bradbury was
Bradbury is
just an
not
all
playing.
pro 2 years ago,
Oh,
and
bro,
he is
he's at
playing in the
safety
third
with us.
quarter of the
He's
preseason.
playing safety. Oh, we is not doing that, bro. Real talk. One thing about us, and I noticed, we're so like urgent right now. Like we gotta win this year. No cap. Like you
But
know how
anyways,
Dallas is like.
go
Yeah,
ahead, my bad.
you know how Dallas is like. Woof. We're gonna be like woof if we don't win this year. We need
Yeah.
even if we don't win, we gotta go to the conference. Like we gotta show that we're right there, bro. If we go out there, win one playoff game, and don't do nothing else, and we don't be first in the conference, so that means we in the NFC Championship. Like if we only get like one round in, bro, oof, like that, that mental, bro. Especially all of us playing sports, you know what it's like mentally not to be there. But
I do
I
think y'all, yeah, I think at least like a conference championship or at least like divisional, if y'all getting a wild card or something, would be smooth for y'all because I think that y'all are clearly playing somewhat of a long game at least, re-signing Devontae, make sure you signing Jalen Hurts. Your offensive line is pretty young. You
AJ Brown is
drafted
out.
Yeah, you drafted two DBs. AJ Brown still there. So I definitely think y'all at least still playing for the future. But y'all just got pieces that is good enough to make it do now. So y'all ain't thinking like if we don't win right now, we finna blow it all up. But y'all also are thinking like we would like to win now and we would like to see if we can do this multiple times. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely agree with that. But all right, outside of the East, who we got?
They got the North, so we got the Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions, which I think is the second hardest in the NFL.
I think that
I
the
think
second hardest.
I think
Yeah,
about
I
on
think
paper,
like
like
when
it might
y'all
be
compare like the Eagles and the Jags, the AFC South, and then the NFC East, like this is one of those divisions where anybody could pretty much win. Like because Caleb is, all he got to do is not fuck it up. The Packers, the defense is pretty good. Offense is pretty good. The Lions, Lions top 5, and then the Vikings. What I mean, obviously, I'm gonna let y'all
I
work
just don't
y'all
see.
magic.
Yeah, I don't see the Vikings really competing for much this year.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
think
they can be the same as the Giants in that Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys kind of thing, and the Jaguars, Houston, Indianapolis, Tennessee kind of thing. That's just
my
my thought. I
yeah.
think it's a little.
I
my
I
my
just
bad.
think I'm just more so speaking on the second hardest division part. I just think there's other divisions that's going to be harder.
You
Because
might
at the
be
end of the day,
competitive. Yeah.
competitive. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah. I think
if
that
I
might
if
be one of the most competitive. I don't think it's gonna be
I
harder.
don't think it's gonna be harder. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was getting at. I think they're gonna be very, very competitive, but harder. Nah, I can't. I don't know.
And we'll run with competitive. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
Competitive.
me personally, I wouldn't put them there. But I do think that it's the Lions' division to lose, and if they do lose it, it'll be to the Packers. Uh, is I don't know. I got to see how the Lions DBs show up, but I think that the culture that the Lions are building, they actually remind me of the Heat for whatever reason. Like they remind me of like the Heat culture.
I
So
feel that. And
yeah, I think that's what's gonna get them over the edge. Just the fact that they got the coach now. Green Bay as a franchise has the DNA though, and they obviously have the formula of turning shit over. So it's gonna be a toss up between them two. But I do think the Lions get it this year. But I tell you this, the Lions, if they don't like make at least a Super Bowl run, their window might be a
yeah,
little bit.
The team too
Unless they
good.
trade Jared Goff and pull a Rams. and go get just somebody who just so
They
happened to be
gotta,
so much better.
The Lions are just too good on all ends, on both sides for them
you know,
to.
the way you say that, the way you say it, Larry, you would think they just. You said it last time. The way you say that, you would just think the Lions is just. And bro, you gotta realize, I'm a Lions fan. Like Renzo
You
said, if ever
can't
you
be
might.
because these niggas are
Oh, I
top 5
am.
offense
No, they're not.
and defense.
And it goes back to that division that you were saying. Like you talking about the division might be the most competitive, but nobody in that division would go to the NFC South or go to the division with the 49ers and be a favorite in no other division besides maybe their own division. Nobody in that division will go to any other division and be a favorite in another division.
That's I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of valid, bro. Like every other division, I don't know if they the clear cut. They're not even the clear cut favorite in the
In their
division
own
they in
division.
now.
Yeah, but
I
and
think the
that's not
Packers
the
could definitely the Packers, bro. They didn't they lose to the Bears last year or almost lost to the Bears. Like
yeah.
with that
If
when things get competitive with the Lions, I love their culture. Like I said, they remind me of the Heat a lot, but the fact still just remains that they are Detroit at the end of the day too, which franchise DNA go a long way. I don't know. I just think the Packers they definitely could surprise them. I definitely think the Lions have a good enough roster across the board. If they don't make a Super Bowl run or a really good playoff run, I do think that they window is can be closing because I don't see Jared Goff just getting so
Because of
much
the
better to
quarterback.
where I just don't see him getting so much better to where it changes my mind on it. And I think they would have to if they don't make the Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl,
They're going to have to trade up.
they're gonna have to trade and make something happen for an immediate impact.
See
But
what's so
that's all they
sad.
need
I
is a
agree.
quarterback.
Nah, that ain't even that. It ain't even. See, it's so sad that we say
It
that.
just gotta be. It has to be something. It has to be something that's an immediate impact. Like even if it's not
And
the
them
quarterback.
not having a quarterback would be an immediate impact because again, you're talking about a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense.
But check me out
I
though.
don't think the
An
quarterback
immediate impact to me also could be like, bro, their best receiver is Amon St. Ra, who really is a don't I'm not trying to disrespect
Because you
him.
about
I'm
to
not
say,
trying to
about
to
disrespect
say
him.
it. You
Don't
about
get
to
Rich.
say
Yeah.
I'm
it.
about to
You
say the
about
same
to say
thing,
it.
Rinto. Rinto, I'm about to say the same thing because not to knock him, not to knock
Not to
him.
knock him.
1,500 yards
Is
now.
he going to
Yeah,
win
yeah.
you a game? He's not going to. Is he going to win you a game like CD? He's
What?
going to win you a game like
I don't.
Tyreek. I don't see him
That's
winning
my
a
point.
game.
That's my point. So he's a wide receiver 1. So let me get that out the way.
But I don't know if he's elite to win you a game.
Bottom of the
Hold on,
wide receiver ones
let
though.
him talk. One time,
He's like the cutoff for the wide receiver ones. Like don't get me wrong, his numbers are amazing, but I think it would be a huge impact, almost more so for the quarterback if they could get somebody that was like a clear cut top 3, top 5 type guy. Like he's a immediate game changer. Amon St. Ra is 5. But he's not as big of a game changer as certain people.
You saying Amon St. Ra is not an immediate game changer?
I'm gonna say it like this.
It's yes or no.
He is. It's just a level to it, bro. It's just a level to it.
It's levels, bro. Like we said this, and I've been saying this in the group.
Is not. That
bro,
is a high fucking level.
If you watch
15
numbers,
and 11 is
what's been your quote all day? Numbers don't tell the whole story.
It's like
the numbers for him does not lie.
Amon St.
Numbers for him don't lie.
Amon St. Ra is the Jared Goff or Brock Purdy of quarterbacks. That's what I mean.
What?
Didn't you say Jared Goff is top 5? Didn't you say that?
I'm gonna say it like this. Let me get this in. I'm gonna say it like this. First of all, I don't like how Jared Goff is getting all the flack, but I see how your eyeballs is doing that. But we cannot forget, he's a couple of bad calls away from his crappy head coach.
It's not about slack. It's not about slack.
It's not even about slack. And I also agree with y'all because honestly, if they were just to make the trade back and get Matthew Stafford,
it's not a game changer. I'm not.
Hold on, I'm about to get to why he ain't. I'm about to get to why he ain't.
He's a game changer. I'm about to get there.
I mean, sure, yes, he's a game changer.
He is. It's just a level.
He can win you a game.
He's on about the level of Smitty if we're talking game changer.
No,
but once you're talking
not.
about, yes, he is. Once you're talking elite, sure, he's better than that tier too. But if you're talking about elite, You talking about Tyreek Hill. You talking about CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown.
You talking about if I need a first down, who's going to give me that first down? He's going to give me that first down.
I can name 20 wide receivers that can get you a first down. How many people can win a football game off the strength of them?
Listen. Amon St. Ra, if he went to any other team with
he would be a
any team with a top 10 wide receiver, he wouldn't be the number one receiver. And that's just real.
Top 10 wide receiver.
That's not even.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he went to anybody else's team, like if you traded him and Devontae Smith, AJ Brown still would be the man. If you traded him to the Vikings,
if you put him and draft him first round, that's a whole different step. He came out of nowhere with
ain't no. I'm talking about what we've seen from him now, what we see from these other guys. If you put him on the same team as them, those guys become the man.
He's on a team that won one game.
That's why I said I wasn't trying to knock him. I'm not trying to knock him. He's a wide receiver one. He's a wide receiver one. I know. I understand. He's a wide receiver one. We get it. That's all. We just not putting him up there with Tyreek and Jealous.
You talking about a person who can win you a game, right? That's what you just said. You said he's not somebody you can depend on to win a game. Yes, he is. I feel.
What games he won?
I can't name you all of the games. I'm gonna tell you about efficiency. I'm talking about first downs, and you talking about plays when it mattered, bro. When it's time to get a first down, you call St. Ron, you call my number, bro.
But check me out.
You need a touchdown.
But listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying, because back to my
I may not have the words right now to back up the question that y'all specifically asking or the numbers to define that. But I've watched. I've been screaming Lions and the Browns for the last 3 years, so I'm watching them. Watching them. I'm literally watching them. So for his success is not a surprise to me because when it's first down time needed, he's there. Sure. When they need a touchdown, he's there.
I drafted Amon St. Ra his rookie season. I'm with you.
Listen to me though. It's no way I'm gonna let y'all sit right here and say he won't win you the game. When it's you can bet your money on him.
He won't. Not as consistent as the other. And I'm gonna say it again. He's not Tyreek Hill, bro. He's not CeeDee Lamb.
Tyreek Hill will drop in and lose you a game. If you really watch that shit, he will lose you a game.
That's fine, but he'll win you one, bro. I haven't, bro. Let's be honest.
I'm gonna let you pop your shit, but I'm not arguing with you on the skill because I watched this shit, bro. There's no way you telling me that, and that's usually I just listen.
Though,
I'm not letting you. I get y'all saying, "Oh, I'm not trying to knock him," but you are. It's like a backhanded compliment.
Okay.
How you gonna say, "Yeah, he a wide receiver one, but he gonna win you a game"? I watch him. He will win you a game.
But okay,
I need a first down. Peak
game. We about to go on for 2 hours.
But listen though. I'm just saying, I want y'all to speak facts though, and I'm gonna come with more numbers on the rest of the shit. When you talking about first down completion, when you talking about y'all, when they need him, bro, the coaches and everybody calling his number, bro. So when you put him I'll tell you this: if you put him in the same position as CeeDee Lamb, he would probably.
He is in the same position. So he is in the same position.
Exactly. So listen to me. You said if I put him in the same position, is he gonna be? He gonna be. What did you say?
Hey, what's that?
I'm not disagreeing with you. What you saying?
No, I was saying if you put him on the same team as the other top 10 receivers, the other top 10 receiver probably ain't gonna say all of them. Probably like 8 of them.
You gotta stop after 5 because he's a top 5.
No. Probably like 6, 7, 8.
What?
No cap.
Stop it.
No cap.
Niggas not even.
Bro. Tyreek, you got Jettis, CeeDee, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown.
Come on now. And we still got more. Is he better than Mike Evans? You think he better than Mike Evans?
Yeah, he go to Mike Evans. He become.
Is he better than Mike Evans right now already?
Come on now.
If he go to Tampa Bay, Mike Evans still gonna get his yards, but I bet you. If Chris Godwin can do what he did,
check me out.
I bet you Amon St. Ra can do that.
Just listen to my point. Listen to my point, though, because
I feel it.
No. I get it.
Y'all not.
No. I'm trying to come back to what you're saying as far as it being a backhanded comment. Okay, boom. I don't want to backhand compliment, bruh. I really don't want to do that because I love Amon St. Ra too. I think what I really was trying to get at was just the simple fact that if Amon St. Ra, let's say, I ain't even gonna say nothing about him being possibly the second guy with the other top 10 guys. Okay, the number one guy, but he just need an additional guy with him is what I'm saying. Their impact would also be as big as switching Jared Goff for another quarterback if they had a similar trade as what the Rams did, trading him for a quarterback who has a little bit more pedigree to be able to get them over that hump. I think that if they kept Jared
If
Goff,
y'all
the
said
next
scheme, I will understand. If y'all said scheme, I will understand. But it's just like the Brock Purdy situation. It's your position to fuck it up. The nigga just exceed expectations, and that's my whole point. And it's just like, okay, if I draw a scheme around you, because CD is in the scheme. CD is in the scheme, and he gonna do what
and
he does.
CD in the same situation, and look what he doing compared to him.
Let me give me
Give me
2 minutes. Give me 1 minute.
That's my whole point, bro.
Just give me 1 minute to rock out about this, Larry.
That's my whole point, bro.
When you watch, be real, bro. Be real. When you watch it, you think that he has the same impact on his offense as Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and CeeDee Lamb. In my opinion,
Tyreek Hill is an outlier, bro. Anybody knows. Some people are just outliers.
He an outlier. He an outlier, but it's like 4 outliers.
He's not. Who is the other outlier? Tyreek Hill is an outlier. Jettis is not an outlier, bro. And when I say outlier, I'm talking, and when I'm saying this here, I'm just like, they're just so good that you just like, it's kind of like Patrick Mahomes. It's just, he don't really count type shit. It's like some people just don't count. Tyreek Hill don't count, bro. Listen to me. Tyreek Hill don't count, bro. Justin Jefferson is pure talent. He's pure talent. He's a pure wide receiver. Tyreek Hill is not, bro. Tyreek Hill is not a pure wide receiver. Tyreek Hill got undeniable freak athlete speed, bro. That he's an outlier.
Are you saying because he can't run?
Jared Goff.
Are you saying because he can't run routes? Is that why he's not?
Drops the ball, and he drops the ball too, bro.
Some of y'all favorites.
He's in the scheme. He's in the scheme. Listen to me. I watch this shit. And you don't watch me firsthand do this shit, bro. So I'm not with the cap. So listen to me. Tyreek Hill is an outlier. Other niggas are true wide receivers. Devontae is a true wide receiver. Justin Jefferson, pure true wide receiver. Chase, AJ Brown, all them boys are true wide receiver. Tyreek Hill is an outlier, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And I get what you're saying. They scheme him up so his positive attributes help him. I understand that. They move him around and they put him in predicament. He's not just on the outside winning. I get you, and I feel you on that. I genuinely understand what you're saying by that. Even with that, his impact is still more impactful than niggas just winning on the outside. That's just a fact.
He's in the same exact situation as CeeDee Lamb, bro.
But CeeDee Lamb still plays 65% of his snaps from the outside.
And I think it's higher than that. But also, he's also splitting reps with a tight end who's a top 5 tight end. It's just CD over there. And CD got him beat by 200 yards and a few other touchdowns.
But Laporta also he probably
Laporta is top 5.
I'm not disagreeing, but like it's not like as if they came into the season knowing, oh shoot, yeah, well he's definitely about to be splitting with Sam Laporta. No, they definitely thought it was him. Like it's him. You know what I'm saying? I agree though. CD, it's CD out there. At the end of the day, it's CD. It's CD. But I just don't.
In the most passing offense there is out there, nigga, it's CD, and he did 17 and 13.
The most passing offense.
I want to say they was leading the most passing offense.
Can we honestly?
And I want to say they was the highest scoring too.
You know this.
I could be wrong.
I know there was with Kellen for sure. 2 years ago.
This is my whole point. 15 and 10. You can depend on them on, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Nobody's saying you can't, bro. But I'm being honest.
No, that's the whole reason. That's when I started speaking on it. Y'all said he can't.
No, what I'm saying is I don't know. You can depend on him on third down. Yes, bro. We know he's a 7-route specialist. Yes, we understand that. I understand he gets you them first downs. What I'm asking you is, bro, can you build a whole game plan around Amon-Ra St. Brown and go to the playoffs off of that? These people out there, you can go to the playoffs off of that. He hasn't shown. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not even saying he can't, bro. But the
Bro,
people
the
we're
offense
naming
is
clearly
just
have.
like that, bro. The offense is just like that, bro.
When you're that good, bro,
you
when you're
got
good as the
Gibbs.
people we're naming, when you're good as the people we're naming, bro, I low key feel like you ain't got no choice.
Who
Listen,
did you
listen.
name that put him in a position where he? We'll come back. We'll revisit this. We'll
I'm
revisit this. We'll
gonna be real.
revisit this.
Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, and I ain't gonna lie, I put AJ third. Like Tyreek Hill and
CD
CeeDee
is
Lamb,
out of there.
you
I'm gonna
watching
tell
them
you
games,
why.
I think if Amon was with AJ too though, like Amon's numbers have been better than AJ's last season or
but
whatever.
he's
But
not.
if they were on the same
He
team,
would take from AJ Brown. That's what
he
I'm saying.
would, but AJ still would
take
be
from
number one though. Me
AJ
personally,
gonna
I
get
think.
him, bro.
Let me tell you this.
AJ,
Check AJ Brown last 6 games. Watch that stretch. That first 6 was dumb.
Well,
That
you
first
know,
6
you
was
know what I
dumb.
say about him versus good corners now.
So you can't say that about Amon because Amon gonna win.
He also played a slot though. He
Slot,
played
he plays
against
the slot,
nickels
so
and
that's why.
safeties.
I'm being
Exactly.
honest.
They
You're not
put
gonna,
AJ in the slot, bro.
you're
But
not gonna
I'm
like
not
this.
comparing them to. But I'm trying to tell you, if you say you put him with a top 10 and you consider AJ Brown the top 10, AJ numbers go down and Amon Brown goes high. Like his numbers may not be 15, but it will be around like 12 and 13, bro.
I know you're not gonna like this, bro. But
He would do more than Smitty, and he would take more plays from Devontae.
Bro. This is being
If Smitty giving you
might not be better
900
than
yards, bro, he would what?
I'm just being honest. He might not be better than DeVonta Smith. Put Smith on the Lions right now and have nobody to compete with, and let him get 100 and something targets. Smith don't even get that many targets. He just ball every time he get it.
Smitty had about 90 or 100 targets. But what the fuck you talking about, boy?
How many Amon St. Brown had? About 150 catches?
No, that nigga probably had like 90 or probably 110.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a rock the ball. We ain't gonna act like
no,
he's a
you
whole
gotta stand on business. Is what I'm trying to tell you. There's no way you finna, bro. Devontae Smith get the ball a lot, bro.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm sorry, Amon Ra is not a home run hitter, bro. That's not what he's known for. Like, and I'm not knocking him.
You don't even know what your take is trying to be right now, bro. At first, you can't.
Yeah, I had an ass of targets. 164.
Come on, bro.
What I'm saying is, you're saying it as if between Amon Ra St. Brown and DeVonta Smith, Amon Ra St. Brown get way more looks and he's way more the focal point. Put Smith in that situation, you can make the argument he might do more. Is what I'm saying. Him and Smith is way more
the same targets.
Him and Smitty is way more comfortable than AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Tyreek Hill.
Bro, all right, that's all right.
That's more of it. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I feel as if I understand. You're going to value because you're a wide receiver, bro. You're going to value him being able to get open like that way more. If Tyreek Hill went for 2,400, you're still going to say a pure wide receiver. I mean, bro. At some point, that got to go out the window. Who is more impactful on the football game? At some point, you gotta let go of, okay, he might be able to do it more efficient. I think he would be able to do it more in difficult situations. But these other people are just more impactful, bro. Amon Ra St. Brown is definitely a Fringe top 10 wide receiver for me. He's on the Fringe,
he's not Fringe top 10. He's top 10. Yeah, he ain't finna let you do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you do that. No, I don't actually. No, I don't. He had 1,500 yards. He's only in his 4th year. He's only in his 4th year. He's only in his 4th year. Yeah, in 8 years. In 8 years.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Yes, he do. Because he had a band before that. Yes, he do. I'm not gonna let you do no. No, because you can't. No, I'm not letting you do that. I'm not letting you do that. Anyways, we had 2 hours, bro. No, we'll save our top 10. We will save our top 10 receivers. We will save our top 10s. We will save our top 10 receivers.
I'm not going to name my top 10, but I'm going to say this. What y'all are saying is hysterical. I can't wait till we name the top 10, because when I name my 10, everybody I'm going to name is definitely can be, because y'all didn't even name Diggs. Y'all didn't even name people like that, and that's already
He
would be the number one over Diggs right now for sure.
Clear.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
he ain't even the number one in damn Houston.
Yeah, Stephon might not be number one in Houston. That's a fact.
Amon-Ra wouldn't be the
Nico and Tank,
You don't know
bro.
it.
Everybody come to a point in their career, bro. Everybody come to a point in their career, bro. Everybody come to a point in their career, and I'm just keeping it a bean about Stephon Diggs. You know, I'm a huge Stephon Diggs fan, but it just is the way. It's just the way the cookie's gonna crumble, bro.
10 later, we could just say
Yeah.
because I would love to revisit this because I ain't gonna lie, y'all saying I can't name 10 possibles is dead ass wrong. Now I understand y'all saying y'all made
Not right now. Just not right now. Just not right now. No, you can't. Yeah.
No, but I just want to make sure the way y'all said it, as if how could you dare say that? It ain't that clear cut now. Amon-Ra ain't
It's pretty.
clear cut.
It's pretty clear that
The fact that you don't know that, that's why I'm not arguing.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro.
Amon. Anyways, listen. We done did two divisions. We done did two divisions in the NFC. We'll get to the top 10 talk, especially when the season starts.
We're gonna run back on the division. That was just
our first like regular season one, like before the regular season start, probably should be a lot of predictions, top 10
bro,
and stuff like that. Yeah, and then, like hot takes that we're gonna have to stamp and stand on. So yeah,
so
next division
bro.
though. Yeah, come ready. I put it all in the notes. Next division.
We can cut it now. We can cut it now. I ain't tripping on it.
Because I'm about to say, I can't wait. Quote, man, I hope we're gonna clip this. I can't wait because, bro, Ayuk. I mean, they're pretty much handing. I'm not gonna lie.
You taking Ayuk over Omar?
Bro, it's water and water, bro.
Yes
Ayuk, Smitty, all them about the same. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All them about on the same level, bro. None of them is top 7. None of them is like in that elite, like Tyreek, Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Jadis, Jamar Chase, Diggs, Mike Evans. I'm only at 8, 9, bro. And y'all said I can't name 10 at all. That's cap. That is straight up cap. Like I could easily name 10. Now, with that being said, could Amon-Ra? Sure. Could Smitty? Sure. But right now, bro, we ain't gonna act like it's a guaranteed top 3, top 5. That's hysterical.
No,
bro.
he's a guaranteed top 10 though. But next division though.
You don't want to just come back to it, bro.
We got 2 more divisions left. We got the South and the West. And I think I already said the South. I think the Falcons are going to win that.
The South ain't even worth talking about.
The South, the West. We already said about the South. Yeah,
I heard that the Rams, Seahawks, Cardinals, and 49ers. Cardinals.
I think the 49ers are going to win it, and I think low-key the Seahawks will be last.
Seattle going to be dangerous.
I'm going to tell you this now. Here go my take. The 49ers is not about to be as good as y'all think they're going to be.
They're still going to win a division.
I'm going to tell you, the way you think about the Cowboys is the way I think about the 49ers.
They still going to win a division. The Rams going to be a 10-win team. The 49ers going to be an 11-win team and still win the division.
I had the 49ers winning 12 and 5. 12 and 5, win division, second place in conference. We'll probably be first place with 13, 14 wins.
I think the Cardinals can win 9 games.
They'll probably end up playing the Lions. They probably end up playing the Lions and Green Bay second
round. Win 9 games, and then they'll be
Cardinals going to come through with the upset button.
9 wins is straight for them. That's great.
I'm just saying they're going to upset some shit. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, I put some of the other stuff in the notes though. I think we definitely got a good handle on stuff tonight though, like a good start on stuff tonight, and we got a good framework of some topics and stuff to go on.
As long as we got the structure on the topics, bro, the conversation gonna be just what they just was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause what we did in the beginning of the stream, it was just flowing, just kind of, doing our thing. But if we come with a specific topic,
and we're gonna
it's gonna be entertaining.
Certain topics just gonna be what it be. But as long as we revisit some of these, I ain't gonna lie. I got my back. I remember the Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff. I remember all that. One thing about me, y'all know, I'm notating everything. Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff around the same. I'm hearing all this. I'm remembering Amon-Ra St. Brown top 5 guaranteed. All this, I'm telling you, bro, in the bank. Make sure we say about week 8, we're gonna revisit this, and we can revisit the top 10 edge rushers again, and we can revisit the top 10 wide receivers. My only thing is Amon-Ra can be. I just feel like it's unfair to a lot of people to say as if there's not 10 hoopers that's really been hooping for a while. I just don't agree with that. I definitely think it's been 10 hoopers.
I feel you. We'll
I also you also put a lot into like while and whatever. You'll give a nigga credit for some shit he did in
Oh yes,
2017.
not even that, but especially a nigga that did
That's
it once.
bro. I don't.
At least
Bro,
if he did it 2-3
huh.
years ago,
I don't. But I
give
don't
that.
care about.
Give
I
it to
don't care
Jetta.
about a
That nigga
nigga.
did
I
it
don't
once.
care about a nigga stretch from 2015 to 17 and 2024, bro. When a nigga been doing it for the last 2-3 years,
Yes,
like
I
that
don't
shit
care
just
about
don't
that
be
stretch.
matter.
I don't care about that stretch either. I don't care about that stretch either. And none of them niggas I'm naming is going to be on that type of stretch. But what I can name is I don't care about a nigga doing it one time and other niggas did it 4 years in a row. I don't care about,
Yeah,
and I
but
definitely ain't gonna just
I
make it
care
seem
about
like,
it
oh,
if it's been 4 years in a row 4 years ago though. I care
no,
about
it
that,
wasn't.
bro.
None of the niggas I naming was for, bro. What's so crazy,
No,
bro?
I'm just
Y'all
saying. I'm
know
just
this is
saying
the
in
time of
general.
the
Listen, y'all. Listen. We at 2 hours though. I'm just saying in general, like that's you know what I'm saying. I got all this in the notes. It's in the
revisit it.
little. It's in the
We can just
share note.
revisit top five. We can just
Yeah.
revisit top five Amon Ross. Top five now. We can visit top five Amon Ross St. Brown. We can revisit that one because he's top five guaranteed. Like after Jettas, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb, and
Nah, I
Jamar.
said he top 10. He definitely top 10. He definitely top 10 guaranteed. I think
No.
right
He
now.
friend to
Yeah.
that. He on the friend of that. But we can go back. He on the friend of that.
Nah, yeah, he definitely. I wouldn't name my top 10 without naming him right now. But I feel it.
Right
Either way it
about.
goes. Yeah, let's try to close this
Wrap
thing
it
out,
up, man.
man. Yeah.
Dub, hit us with the wrap up, man.
Hey
I've
man,
been out here running plays.
Dub ass ain't been on here for half of the
You
shit.
been coming here
So
with the smoke. That
one of them
nigga
no,
ain't
but
tight.
get
I
caught
was
all of
what
a
you gotta
sudden.
realize is I was listening the whole time. So many times I was listening, I was like, bro, if my
Nigga, you
mic
not
was,
a subscriber? The fuck you mean? You a host.
Right. You a host, nigga.
I
Chime in.
understand that, bro, but I was doing
Nigga
y'all
talk
know what
about
I
I
had
was
going on.
listening.
Y'all know what I had
We
going on.
don't.
No,
We don't.
I literally couldn't talk, bro. Y'all know what I had going on.
Speculations, bro. Nigga, help us out.
Hey, listen though. We need to close this out. And when we close it out, I'm gonna just say it right now. You talking about listen. I know everybody got responsibilities and things of that nature. Not, my apologies for when was it Tuesday that we were we should have been on it. But we do gotta like tighten up though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to time on this shit like this, like we going on it's 2 hours now, which that's cool, especially when we really get in the groove of it. But let's just try to be like mindful of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Dub, I know what you got going on. You had your little shit over there too. Larry, whatever the case may be, I got my family and all over here, so let's just try to goddamn be on that shit so we can
For
be
sure. I
tight.
feel like if it run over, me personally, I think if it run over me personally on mine, I feel like we can talk about it another time though. We'll talk about it. But just
Yeah,
remember these. I know we remember these points. We gotta highlight these again. And I got something for us, but we'll talk about it another time. That'll help us out with this as well. That I think we're just getting it out more stuff like that.
for sure.
But just so y'all know, I definitely was I was tapped in, I couldn't talk. I was listening. I had my headphones in. I just didn't. I wasn't by my laptop right then and there, so I was listening. I just heard a bunch of stuff that was questionable, but I understand right now we're trying to get our feelings out and try to incorporate our facts. So I know it might be a turnaround period before we adjust to how we're supposed to carry ourselves. So I just feel as if we'll get there.
For sure. But yeah, go ahead and close this out though, dude.
All right, y'all boys. No, I'm just joking. Hey, man, this is Doug, the O-line guru. Mr. Know what's about to happen. The best football eye in the world. Call me Mr. Eye. Third eye, maybe. Whatever you want. I'm telling you, I can see it. I know what's going on. Hey, y'all, only thing we care about is the facts, not your feelings. The facts always will matter more than your feelings. Y'all come back in the chat with us.